There, am I back? Fizz, am I still live on the other one? It doesn't show up in my studio. In my. Thank you, everybody, for putting up with me this morning. Let me shut this notification off. Okay. Okay. I added some new mods. If anybody wants my notepad, just, my little things I have on there, email me at Conniekr, and I'll send you a copy of my notepad. If you want all the channel links, let me know, and I'll send you all them too, if you want to post them. Otherwise, it's just like the trigger warning one, my Cash App one, and things you might want to post, but you don't have to. We're easy over here. Oh, Cinnamon Girl, okay. And Sarah's got me on. Let me see. Sarah, is there something I need to email you back right now? Let me see. Let's see. No, it might be helpful. Keep it okay. Let me. Cinnamon Girl, I'm gonna send you two. The first one is just like things that when I'm a mod I post for people. The copyright disclaimer and things like that. There's that. And then when we're done here, I'll send you all my channel links, and you can decide which ones you want to post. Some are just, they're not just for mine. They're like I'm mod for Sarah, so they're people that Sarah has in her chat. So okay, let's get to it. Did anybody watch Ernie last night? Put a 1 in the chat if you even know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm going to grab me something to drink real quick. Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen the disgusting last night. Because it was bad. Here's a link to it. Oh. He's on Crime Lines and Lies doing his bullshit this morning. I sure don't understand how he's going to get Candus to come kiss and make up with him if he's telling her that she's branding her child. Shut up that. Here's the link from last night. Okay. Just set it right here. Thank you. He had one that I know of, Sarah. It was disgusting. He's now saying that Summer is branded. That she has been branded. Oh my gosh, Viz. That's because I was on mute. This is going to be a day. We might be here a while. Yeah, he was saying that Summer was branded. That the number 5 shows possession. And that she was branded with 4 and 5 on her back. And if we have time, we're going to look at Ernie's boobies and see what he's branded. Your kills can't hurt anything? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Sarah, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. Thank you. You can hear me okay. It was bad. So I'm gonna we're sorry, but if you think we look that close at any photo, you will see things. Oh, I know. We're gonna see things in Ernie's too, because I've got a whole bunch of pictures of his boobies, and I see all kinds of things in them. I see clowns, bozos. I see all kinds of things. But okay, let me present this and start this. Sarah, do you want to? Here, Sarah, if you want to come up, or anybody else. And he was saying carvings. Yes, they were branded and they were carved in her. And one was the demonic number 4. And the demonic number 4 looks like an H, he said. And he knows all this because he's been trained in human trafficking. We can't tell swear. So, okay. Let me... Yes, voices. That'll be the next thing because school was coming yet. Shapes and clouds are hearing words in electronic static. Right. Same thing. Okay. Quit it. Don't start. Don't. Oh, stop it, Edith. Quit. Okay.
I like boxing, and we used to see it with a special person that passed away, unfortunately. There's a couple of different people who's passed away from boxing. Please don't be rude to Candus in here. If Candus is in here, do not be rude to Candus. Whatever you do, don't be rude to Candus. Making sure she gets this. That way we...
Don't be rude to Candus. He's going to give her a safe space. But yet he's going to say her child was branded and carved on. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Is that you, Sarah? Oh. Let me see. What is going on with this dumb thing today? Sarah, is that you? I don't know. I'm going to play it. Maybe you've got the link again, Sarah, if that's you. Because it won't let me add you. It's you, yes. Okay. Are you there?
On the stage. Now I'm on the stage.
Oh my God. I was hitting share screen instead of adding you, I swear.
You're rusty because you haven't been doing a lot of lives.
I guess.
That's what happens to me if you take a break for a while from doing lives. I'm like, what? How does this work? I wanted to make sure I wasn't echoing.
Oh, no, you sound fine.
Okay, I couldn't tell.
But yeah,
so
it was really
I'm horrified what you just said because I really couldn't have comprehended that it could have been like that because I've never heard anything that bad from what you're saying. in my archives looking for something that he said. Do you remember? It might be in one of your playlists. Do you remember when he was saying he was military police and he's like, I am police, I am military police, I
Yeah,
am secret. Like, remember
that's
that?
that's in my. It says Ernie Shell, um, credentials or some shit like that. Yeah, credentials. I think.
Okay. Because
Playlist.
in one of my private archives, I found the one where he said he works for U.S. Marshals doing the training in his T-shirt and everything. I
Mm.
found that one last night and clipped it off one of my own videos, and then I got a lot of weird stuff I gotta probably make public again maybe someday. But because only thing I did hear last night, the couple minutes I was in one of them, was that he was saying like he's never made any claims to do anything like what Charlie did allegedly with Secret Service or whatever. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I'm pretty sure you said you were military police and stuff. Just to be fair, Ernie, if you're listening, you have said you have those jobs. So I was trying to find that so I could put the video out.
He even had the badge.
Right, right. So he's trying to bust Charlie for something that he's doing too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was. That's all I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to put out.
Did you
I
see what
wanted
Mr. Nobody was looking for? Mr. Nobody's looking for the clips, all the clips of where he changed his theory of what happened this summer.
Oh, I have some of them. I definitely do have
Oh, you
some of
might.
them. I
Get with
found
Mr.
some last
Nobody.
night, matter of fact, when I was looking. I found some of the ones with the creepy, like, kid talk, like on Mom T's panel and stuff like that, a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I found a lot of, and even this morning I was kind of listening while I was doing things.
Well, this live last night. He's on He's on Crimes, Lines, and Lies, saying the same shit this morning. But
What, back to summer?
yeah, back to Summer and saying that she was carved up. The
Where the
number
fuck did
4 and
that come
5.
from?
Somebody sent him a picture last night because he remember when he was doing the whole look at all the bruises on her face and the cigarette burns. Remember when he made that video?
I think so.
Well, now he took it a step further and had someone send him a picture. And he said, "Can you see it? Can you see it? There's a 4 and a 5 carved in her chest."
Okay, did he watch that other psycho chick? What's her name? Like Wicca WCIA News or something?
I don't know, but somebody's
She used to say
got
she
a
sees numbers and everything. Look, there's the number 7. Look, see the numbers, see the
yeah.
boxes? There's the boxes.
He said the number 5 means possession in human trafficking.
What the fuck?
But we don't know where he was training this human trafficking. How does he know that? Mm-hmm.
But where do
Pretty weird.
carvings come from?
I
This is
don't know, but
bizarre.
I'll start playing this.
Okay, that's very weird.
I'm gonna start it at where he brings the pictures up because he's just rude
Okay.
as hell to his chat because he's like, I want these pictures. I need these pictures. I don't have enough devices. I got to have new devices and
Oh, resources.
resources. Yes, that takes up an hour and 48 minutes of the bullshit. But then we're gonna
Okay.
start right in at the picture.
Before you start it, just to say, like,
Okay.
you just said he was asking for resources because I heard in one of the videos yesterday or something about resources, and you're back on the summer thing and you're doing the summer case. So wouldn't that be asking for money while you're working on summer? Because you've always said you
Right.
don't make money off summer. I'm just saying.
Yep. He said, I can't do shit with this one phone. I can't do nothing. I can't present. I can't do nothing.
Well,
Then
stop
log
throwing
off.
them away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop leaving
Stop
them
being
on
ugly.
couches. You've had like 20 since I've known you on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube.
And reckon and good ones too. Not junk.
Or you
Good
could go
ones.
see the officer and pick your stuff up. But I bet you probably
Yeah.
won't go there.
I'll bet you he won't. Oh, you guys.
Chiquita,
What?
Chiquita.
No. Oh, looking at what? Are we in trouble?
That's it. Yeah, that one. I think it's Wicca or WCIA News.
Yeah. I've
That
never seen
lady's
it.
on crack.
She definitely. Well, wait till you hear Ernie on this bullshit.
Well, it sounds like something he got on that channel.
Okay, here we go. But did I bring it up yet?
I don't hear anything yet.
No. Okay. Okay. That's fine. And here's the chat of it.
Candus, Son of a bitch. Only thing we're trying to do right now is, well, I'm trying to give you $300. So, I mean, if you want it, you can have it.
$300 is what he said. He's going to
You
give
don't
Candus
have $300.
Right. He said he's going to give Candus and Dawn. He's going to give Candus $300 and Dawn $300 plus 50 cents, $50 each to get dinner if they'll take a polygraph set up by him.
You don't got money for a polygraph.
No, oh no, but his friend Dale at ICAC does.
He's on speed dial.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
That's what he said. Dale at ICAC would supply it. Take him just a matter of minutes.
Sure, Jan.
Yeah.
I really don't need it. So here's what we're doing right now with this. No harm. You are only one still interested in finding this paper. Cheryl, listen, I understand on my old account. So here's the thing. I've got, like, I'm still getting people sending me friend requests right now. Since I've started this live, I've probably got 65 or 70.
That's because the dumbass put his link to his Facebook in his Facebook in the comments, like sending pictures. So everybody started sending friend requests, and one more person was calling. He was like, "Stop calling me! God damn it, you're fucking it up," or something like that. It was kind of, probably should have played it for the comedy view on it. I might go back if we have time to listen to it, but it was hilarious.
The friend request. I remember you. I think I remember you. I'm going to look into it, and I'll add people that I know. If I automatically know you, I'll look into it, and I'll add you. But I do not add anybody. Look, I check it twice before I cut it once.
Sure,
that's what a lot of other people do not do. And they end up going around in this bullshit drama, around in circles, and they're sitting like, it's like a dog chasing its tail. I'm not like that. Not at all. Show it and show it and ask Candus to explain. So I've got a bunch of photos coming in from somebody I know here that's got these photos. Hold on one second.
And he calls him sweetie. Hate that. Okay. He's checking for his photos.
Maybe somebody photoshopped him and pranked him or something. I don't know. But you don't say stuff like that.
What was the lady's name? It was Angel something, I think.
Not Angel Wolf, the lady that disappeared, right?
No, it was Angel something, though.
Wasn't her name Angel Wolf or something?
Might be it.
Something with a wolf.
Arctic Wolf
Angel. Yeah, that's it.
Something like that. Okay. Come on, Ernie, get to it.
Trigger warning. Trigger warning. What you don't see is the unseen pictures. Trigger warning. Okay. Everybody, this is about Summer Wells, okay? Trigger warning.
Trigger warning.
Trigger warning. What you don't see is the unseen pictures, people. Shut the fuck up and let me speak. Now let me show you.
He was triggered as fuck because people were just like, "What? Huh? I don't."
How are they unseen?
You don't know.
So somebody was just hanging on to them for 4 years? Okay.
Yep, this girl was supposedly this angel. If I find her name, I'll tell you. Oh, come on.
This is something, Cher, are you still in here? This is something nobody's ever brought out. Why don't nobody bring out the carvings on Summer's chest? Why don't nobody ever bring out the money signs and the symbols? You know why? You know why? Now let's go into now this is getting ready to get wild here, guys. Nobody ever brings this up. Watch this. I'm going to show you a photo of Summer Wells, and you're going to see the carvings on her chest. Now, I'm asking to the TBI and the Hawkins County Sheriff's Department why this has never been brought out. The money signs that's carved into her chest.
Truth teller.
The numbers. We all know that child traffickers and predators carve. Nobody's ever seen this, have they? Has anybody ever seen Summer Wells with carvings in her chest?
No.
Has anybody ever seen Summer Wells with carvings in her chest? Being serious, folks.
No.
You all say, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm going to show you something. You haven't seen it, have you? Because you don't know what you're looking at. I have a hard time when people pick Summers pictures apart. It hurts me. Watch this, Tiffany Marie. You're getting ready to learn something.
Thing I've
You
ever
see,
heard of is
what happens is when predators and child traffickers get these kids, they
Go ahead.
the only thing I've ever heard of some trafficking victims, mainly adults speaking up, is they've had tattoos or something maybe, but not all of them. I've never heard anything about carvings, and especially with the kid, no.
He goes so far to say that some of kids have barcodes in the back of their tattooed. Now, I know somebody that's done that as a smart ass. They got a tattoo of a barcode, under their hair, and just to be funny about it, but
like barcode bangs.
Yeah, barcode.
That's the only barcode I've heard of.
Yeah, he goes into some exaggeration bullshit on here.
They do. They put number signs on them. I'm going to show you all. You're getting ready. Let me brighten my screen up. Nobody's ever seen it because it's hid right in front of your eyes. You don't even know what you're looking at. You can get mad at me. Let me brighten the screen up here.
Oh yeah, he not only brightens the screen, he darkens the screen. He pixelated it out, and eventually then you see something.
That's what
Now,
WCIA does.
Yeah.
Why is this not just shown? Let me show you. No, this is not the picture.
Now keep in mind too, Candus is in his audience when he's doing this.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
You have not seen the picture. Here's the photo.
And he's telling people not to be mean to Candus, to let her have a safe space. He gave her a wrench so she could feel safe there. As he's saying, her daughter was carved up and branded.
This is so weird. That's the weird thing, because like a couple days ago or whatever, when she first popped in his chat, yeah, he gave her a wrench, said nobody be mean, and that's after Tiffany and Benny did a live, and they were saying to the chat to be nice to Candus. Then he was saying be nice to Candus. This kind of goes against that.
Yeah. Okay.
She must have been mad.
Oh well, can you imagine? I beeped out of it because I couldn't take it. I couldn't imagine it was my child, saying that you said I'm carving her up,
What was Candus doing? Were people mad? Were like sticking up for her?
Well, they were like, Candus, what's this mean? Candus, what's this mean? You'll see over here in the chat if you can see it. I tried to make it as big as I could.
Okay. The pinned comment I can't really.
Yeah, David's mom is Tiffany Marie. So, it's like this AK.
You still have your pinned comment up, so I can't see it.
Oh, that's another thing you remind me to do. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just being your reminder. Okay, I got it zoomed in now.
Disrespect Pickles says, as a mom, only she has the answers. As her Kenneth's mom, only she has the answers. And then he's like, are you blind? Or he was just talking shit to him. And somebody said, we're not blind, just show us.
Photo. Get ready. Trigger warning in the chat. Trigger warning. Candus, if you're in here, can you explain this? If I have to circle it, I will. I'm going to put the photo up here. I do appreciate the person who brought me out this photo here. Thank you, Dale from ICAC. Yeah. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Right.
Let's go ahead and get this in here. So the number, let me show you something. Here we go here. I want you all to examine this photo. I think I screenshotted it big enough. Okay, let's look at this photo here.
Okay, we are.
Here's the photo.
Zoomed in.
Who sees the 5? Do you see the 5 carved in her chest? Do you see the scratch marks? The 4, 5? Do you see that?
Oh my God.
Do you all see the marks in Summer's chest? Tell me you don't see it. Tell me you don't see it. You don't see the money sign in her chest. You don't see the number 5 in her chest. You don't see.
Eventually he says it's right above this little red part right here. The little red watermelon. He says there's a 5 carved right there above that.
Okay, all I see is the shadow of an indentation.
Yes, and the bigger he makes it, the more pixelated it gets.
And I just see a couple scratches, like kitty scratches or something maybe behind her hand, or children scratches from, they get scratched on things. There's no bruising or anything.
Puppies, she had them puppies.
Right, puppies and kittens, right? Or is it just dogs? Well, they had a lot of animals, period.
Yeah,
so.
I think they had it both, yeah. something about both of them. But,
Does anyone in the chat see numbers? Let me see.
oh yes, of course. The PG group, and his fans seen the numbers.
Oh,
And
right, of course.
Yeah, pretty soon people are going to say, "Oh, I see it. Oh, I see it." But
It's called the power of
yes,
suggestion.
right. It's like if you lay and look at the clouds long enough, you'll see, things floating in the clouds. And like
Right.
Cinnamon Girl said, if you listen to a record, you'll hear some,
If somebody tells you.
Yes. And you don't see it until then. So I've got some pictures of Ernie I'm going to pull up after this. We're going to see how branded he is.
Yeah, let's see if we can find numbers.
Yeah, I'm going to find numbers on his pictures.
I know where we can find a barcode.
Yep, you don't have to look for it.
See the 5 in her chest. You don't see the scratches in her chest. The number 5.
No, you don't.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I guess I need to zoom it in because you don't know what you're looking at. You see the 5.
Yes, why don't you circle it
Thank
for
you.
us?
Someone sees the damn 5 in her chest. You don't see it. Who sees it? I mean, is it the signs and symbols? Is it the part? Is it the part where your eyes and your ears have deceived you on your God-given hearts?
You're deceived by yours.
Yeah, that's where he comes back to the cult talk. Now, pretty soon he'll start saying that a lot. People, this is where your eyes and your ears deceive you. Only your God-given heart will lead you. Don't believe what your eyes see. No, believe what I'm telling you. There's a 5 and a 4 there, and a demonic number 4. Yeah.
Well, it would sure help if you could circle it.
Tiffany Marie said, Summer played outside all the time. She had animals and held her puppies. She played like a boy out there. She has scratches, could even be from her fingernails.
But there's numbers in it. I see the 4 and the 5. Thank you, God. So you're telling me that these could actually happen, Tiffany, that you don't see the 5? The 5 is very visible. Look at it. It's right there on her chest. Right there's the 4. There's the 5. Look down there. Look at the burn.
A burn.
This is the first time we're looking. Yes, please, Can help us figure this out. The 4 is visible. The 5 is too. Scratches, no signs. You don't see this. You're an idiot. I'm sorry, but you're an idiot.
5.
You're an idiot. You are an idiot.
Somebody's an idiot if they don't.
You don't see the 5 going down. I absolutely see that. Thank you.
Rhodes said, "Yes, please, Candace, help us. Help us figure this out."
Thank you.
And Candace is there. You said.
Well, she was in the chat. Okay. I don't see her comment now, but she was early. She previously had been.
I got my eye out looking.
Yeah.
Made to understand it. You're not made to understand it. Tiffany, above the red on the shirt. Exactly. Trigger warning. You see, now.
Crimes and Consequences says, no, my eyes, in shouty caps. No, my eyes have fucking deceived me because I can't see shit.
I'm going to ask Hawkins County Sheriff's Department.
Mackenzie says, yes. Oh my God. I absolutely see that. 100, 100, 100, 100.
And the TBI, you overlooked it as well.
He also tells everybody, call this into the TBI.
Oh my gosh. They just literally posted something the other day that they're redirecting all this stuff, but probably because of YouTube, that it's going to a voicemail now.
He couldn't, be a bozo enough just to report it himself, for only one person reported it. No, he's not going to report it. He said, I want you all to report this.
Which is why they probably did what they did recently.
Right. And so all of these, PG group is going to, be right on that thing reporting it. And here we go again.
Now let's talk about what them numbers mean, and when it comes to pedophilia, and when it comes to child trafficking.
Oh my God,
Karen, I just don't see it. I really don't. Yes, I zoomed in and can see it. Thank you. After 4 years, this is all you have. Kathy's courtroom, you're gone. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you. I'm sorry to be rude with you, but you're an idiot. Again, Rose 25. Zoom in, and you will see the 4 and the 5. 4 and 5 are plain to see. Thank you. Thank you, people. I'll tell you what.
Not on my
Blink your
phone.
eyes a couple of different times, and you'll see it perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
You see it.
I didn't see it.
Nope.
Okay. You see it, don't you?
Nope.
You don't see the 4 and 5 carved in her chest? I see it perfectly.
Of course you do.
I also see, is it saying that or does it say SEX?
Oh,
My Lord.
Look at it.
I missed that last night.
It's a cigarette burn down in the bottom too.
No, it's not.
Sure, I'm gonna have to send you this photo, that way you can zoom in it. This is like the black and blue Facebook. Okay, so
This is like ink blot. I mean, you can see things. Sometimes they look like things, but it doesn't.
sure, a
Do you have
4
the
and
real?
5. If you can't see it,
That's her
was
chest
this talked?
hurting.
No, this has never been talked about. I just
Doesn't mean that's
discovered
what it
this, and
is.
I seen it because I was looking for it. I'm not, Raindrop. You're an idiot, and I do mean that. You really are an idiot. You have always disagreed with me. I have nothing for you. Okay, I just want you to understand that. You see the bruise in the middle. Go up and lighten your screen up, and you'll see where a healing marsh is at. Is the 4 or the 5?
Oh my God.
But it's an X. X5.
X5.
You see it, don't you? Well, it's there for sure. I mean, it's there for sure. There's no edits in this photo.
Okay, I would pause it just 1 second. I think
Probable cause. What?
I found the spot where I think he's saying that, but that doesn't mean you. I think it would have been best said to say it appears to be, or anything like, even though I disagree with what you're seeing, there's all kinds of reasons for why this shadow or whatever appears to be this. Just like you said, when you look at a cloud or something, now you've turned it into they've carved her or burnt her, but you've got nothing to suggest that that even happened. Just because you think you see a line doesn't, or the line resembles a shape or a letter, you can't then change it to that she's been carved.
Right.
You're not examining her body. I mean, you know what I mean?
And he's not
It's
a doctor.
weird.
He's not trained. He still has yet to tell us where he's been trained at this sexual trafficking. Where's he been trained?
Right, and then you got the sternum there that could create that shadow there with the shirt, depending on how she's very skin and bony, so that creates a shadow as it is right there in that region of that bone, the chest plate there.
Mm-hmm.
And
the more
all
you zoom in,
children.
the more it pixelates.
Right. I think that's just a shadow, and I'm gonna disagree with a cigarette burn, and I've been burned by cigarettes as a kid, and it didn't look like that. So there's that.
Yeah, they're crusty. I mean, you can, it's. And just who goes there? What kind of mind goes there?
Actually, that's a good question. Jody's question in the chat.
What'd she say?
She said, does Cher support this theory? That's a good question.
Oh, Cher said yes. See, I don't know if Cher comes back up or if I missed the part where Cher was up there. Because Cher, you see it, don't you? And she goes, yes. Just like, yeah, I guess.
But even if it's out there theory, what I'm saying is, even if you think you see it or you want to say, do you guys see what I think I'm seeing? Like, I don't think it should change into being a carving or whatever. That's the part that's getting fabricated. Like, you could say you think you see numbers or something. That's one thing, but now it's getting weird when you change it into all the other stuff.
Right.
And presenting it as a fact when it's just a theory in your head.
In that warped head.
And it's kind of a weird one at that. But
yeah, who goes there? I mean, who? I mean, no. Why would, other than for sensationalism, clicks and views, and to pander to the PG crowd?
Yes, people are dying for new Summer Wells content. That's what it is, and people know it. And that's what I talked about, where I mentioned like many times in the past that it's like a Summer Wells disease almost, where people are fiending for more summer content, because it doesn't help when people constantly show it, because there's so many people that are now addicted to it, and it's weird. It's like a psychological illness.
Right.
You got 600, 700, like these chats that talk about it every single night. Every single night. There's been nothing new, but yet these people fiend and fiend and fiend for more to get their Summer Wells rush. It's fucking weird.
He did this last night, and then he took his horse and pony show on the road to Crimes, Lines, and Lies this morning and continued with it, showing her.
Subliminals. Bordering on subliminals. Yes.
The power of suggestion, yep.
It is the power of suggestion. In my opinion. I'll say that. I'll say it the correct way.
Oh, go Go ahead.
No, that was it.
Okay. I shut the wrong one off. Okay.
What do you mean by that? If you're calling me a name, it is what it is. I see it now. Oh my God. Thank you.
Crispy.
It's not bruises. It's scratches deep into her.
Deep into her.
Ernie, take a deep breath. It makes me mad.
No.
When I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I studied this stuff. I worked in it.
Where?
I
They're
know
light
exactly
surface,
what I'm talking about.
light surface scratching.
Okay, so I'm going to screenshot it and I'm going to lighten it up that way you can see it.
He's gonna alter the photo.
But it's nothing to get
I
mad
can't get-
about. If people
yeah,
see
he was
something
pissed.
different, that's the thing. If somebody sees something different and you're doing why can't people say what they think without
Mhm.
you getting mad? That's what I don't get.
He was rude as hell to his audience.
No voicemail right now, guys. Hold on a second. Let me see what this is.
He got another incoming picture.
If you don't want people to get mad at you, then why are you getting mad at them?
Yeah. Slow Terry says, Ernie, take a deep breath. This is new to everyone. It took me a few minutes to see it. Karen said, is there a J in front of the 5, Ernie?
Yeah, it's the whole alphabet.
Yeah. Voices behind the wall says, I think I see maybe 2 little scratches like cat scratches maybe. I don't see numbers though, but I see scratches.
Yes.
Rhonda said, I seen it after Ernie lightened the picture. Linda says, I see it now.
Jeez.
Casey K said it looks like 2 scratches, like maybe a dog jumped on her.
Yeah, I mean, I see 2 light surface animal scratching, maybe. It could be a branch. He's out in the woods. They're out in the country.
Right.
It could have been from a tree branch or a thorn. Who knows? They're outside all the time.
In the summer, I have scratches all over me from doing yard work.
Yeah.
You know, the dogs don't really, they're not puppies anymore, so their nails aren't that sharp, but...
Yes, Sandy. Sandy says...
What'd she say?
It's right. I don't think I can... Oh, I can do it. Is it showing?
Let me see.
Did it let me? Oh, no, it doesn't let me. It looks like it lets me.
Sandy said, let me see if I can find it. Is it very far back up? It's called Pareidolia.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
If you want anyone look that up, I'll look up that meaning.
Hold on one second. I've got it better here. Hold on a second. Let me see if I do. I see a zigzag scratch, no numbers though. Hold on a minute, David's mom. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna show you a little bit about it.
Tiffany Murray said she held the puppies all the time, and they had cats around, but really could be from her own fingernails.
This stuff too. Okay. So
Beloved Ghost says, Cher, it's a 4 under her finger, her hand. Right under her finger right there. They said that's a 4. Now see if you I suppose you could make that scratch into a 4. But he says it's a demonic 4. Looks like an H.
So this might help you all a little bit. I hope it, like I said, if I had the resources, guys, I don't have the resources. Now, let's see if this works better.
Now do you see the 4 and the 5? You can't see the 5 because my line's running through it.
There it is. Now, who sees it? Now, do you see it?
This would be the 4.
Can you see it?
This would be the 5.
Do you see the marks in it?
Right here.
That is not natural. That is not natural, folks. David's mom, you see it now?
She said no.
Do you see it now?
I'm going to put in the back chat an example of that.
I just blow the picture up. Do you see it now? Okay. You got to go fix your screens. How many people sees it? How many people can see it? I see the 4 and 5 now, and the carvings, and my heart breaks. There you go. It's carvings, people. That is carvings, plain as day. You all can turn this into TBI if you want to, because they've never seen this. They overlook everything.
You can't say it's a carving with 100% surety.
So, Candus, tell me about
it
and see what we're looking at. If you could hit me up.
Oh, dang it. I went too far.
it's just gonna drive them crazy and everything. But if you want to bring or show that at some point, the little example I gave you in the back chat, I think now that is what you call teaching in Science and Symbols, the article I put in the back, because that's actually most likely what's going on here.
I'll bring it up after I get to this
And
part.
it's a true fact. The article, I mean.
Nobody
And
else
it's
in the
very
photo. I don't want no
common. Sorry, that was it.
long shot photos. I want to see the photos of her straight on photos, stuff like that. I see what you're saying, but to be honest, I'm not certain it's not pixels. It's not pixels. Not pixels.
Whatever.
So what they do is they take wood, and if killer, see, I don't watch.
Mama Bear, there's a 4 and a 5 there. After he zooms in on it, pixelates it, highlights it, and then there's a 4 and a 5.
And here's another thing. When you have a photo like this, as an investigator, what are they going to do? They're going to search the metadata to see. We don't know how many times if that's been edited and you've been played. Like, who's to say that's the actual true photo? You have to think and consider all this as an investigator. Wouldn't they be pulling up the metadata to show that it's the real photo?
And why is it going to? What's the theory of the carving the 4 and the 5? Just so she's 4 to 5 years old?
And I'm just being realistic with that part.
And he said that 5 means possession and human trafficking. I looked it up and it said there's no definite 5 in human trafficking. How do we know that Ernie Shelley knows what we're talking about? And possibly, haven't you ever got a scratch that was in the shape of a 4 or an A? You know, the harsh lines that, you know, a scratch, a scratch, a scratch. You know, an S would be kind of hard to scratch, you know, but even then you could get an S scratch. But a 4, you could get it, you know, the 5. And let's just venture out further. How do we know that she wasn't, you know, her brothers weren't messing around and carved a 4 or 5 on her? But I don't think that's true. I think it's pixelated. I think it's just scratches. And I think he's sick as fuck for bringing it up. And he's sick as fuck for bringing it up with Candus in the chat.
I most associate it with the president.
Yeah. Well, don't give him any ideas because he'll be saying that.
I'm surprised he didn't think that.
Yep. That's probably what it was. Some left winger, you know, put it on there. But just, you know, who is this man? Where did he get your training, Ernie? Where were you trained in human trafficking? You've never told us that. Surely you could say, well, I went to college here. I went to this, you know, seminar here. I went to this here. I went to this here. Unless you've got it all just with your knowledge. And if that's true, you're a sick fuck. Because that means you're right in the heart of it.
Hey, Kels, this is some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Killer looks, but if he's saying that, he's exactly right. He's exactly right. This is listen, this is carving of the skin, people. You can see the scarring. I see 0 by the okay, so I see that too.
There's numbers
it's
everywhere.
It's not pixels. No, it's not pixels. I want somebody to come and debate me on this shit right now and tell me what's a picture shared that can't be used as facts. I don't know what you're talking about that, but anyways, Killer Looks has some great data. Killer Looks does. I've heard of them. I've seen a few things. You see the scarring? Do you see the scarring, everybody? It's not okay. So Killer. How many people sees this? Am I? Ernie, there's no need to be rude. Look, Raindrop, I've had it with you. Okay, I know how you treated me in the other chats before.
Constance, I don't think it's playing for the chat.
You, okay? To be honest, I have.
Oh, what's the problem here?
Or it might be. Maybe that's just your layout. My bad. I hear it, but I didn't know if they heard it. But it's not on the screen anymore.
Get the layout to, let me drop it down and bring it back up.
Yeah, it does that sometimes. You know, maybe when if I do a live after, maybe I'll do a little segment on that thing in the back chat. And I'll take that picture that you have on the screen.
Okay, there we go. Now that's back to that. But now we got to bring this up. There we go. Now we got to do this again. There. Now can you see it?
I'm definitely going to have to bring this up. Yeah.
Okay.
Is this recorded? Is this a recording or you just shared it?
Okay. This is, yeah, I'm sharing it.
I have not a damn thing for you. And that's me being totally serious. Killer Looks does a great job, Ernie, and brings out a lot of good information too. I've heard he does. I see it. Thank you all. I'm going to. Killer Looks, if somebody could get a hold of Killer Looks and tell them to take a look at this. I want to go ahead and okay, hold on a second. Here's some more photos. These are photos I've looked at. I've never. No, you need to see her line. You need to see the back of her neck.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And he's encouraging people to send in pictures of Summer. He wants
when child traffickers go up, they'll grab the shirt line. They'll grab the back of the shirt. They'll grab the shirt line and look down. They'll look down. Go look at human trafficking where they put why they put the branding in the back of the neck for. Go look at it. Go look why they put the branding in the back of the neck.
Seems to me like you're going to make a permanent scar to show you're a human trafficker.
4 to 5 is her age. That could be one reason. That tells you how old she is automatically. So I won't tell you what they do.
If you see it.
So, son of a motherfucker.
So did they change it yearly when they're another year older? I mean, come on now. Come on. Do we add a new number for each birthday? Think about it. No, he did not check it twice.
Yeah, it doesn't filter through. That's his dead air. Yeah, Tarek Snoopy's right. His mind does go to some deep, dark places.
This is so weird.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's weird because I was just looking in my archives and I found a video like this when he was on someone else's panel. Not to this magnitude, though.
Yeah,
because I don't have the right equipment to do this shit. I don't have the right equipment to do this shit. Whenever I do anything and go and try to pull photos, it takes me off this shit. It takes me off this stuff, and therefore it messes everything up. Okay?
Oh, well.
It messes it all up.
Too bad. You've been given opportunities and opportunities and opportunities to keep your shit.
Okay, so it is a branding. Thank you, Coyote. Thank you. I don't think Honey Coyotes, I don't think we get along, but I do appreciate you. Thank you. It's a branding. It is. So I'm going to tell you what this is. Whenever they look at these children, whenever they're in auction, whenever anything, they carve their age. They carve their age 4 going on 5. Okay? Okay. Listen. But I'm pissed because all these years everybody said, oh, and I'm pissed because the TBI didn't realize this shit.
Yeah.
Okay, Ernie, just think about it for a minute. Like in this, I know you get mad about everything, but logically, just use logic for a minute. If they're gonna carve her age 4 to 5, what happens when it's her birthday, when she's 6? Do we put a cross through the 4 and 5? Do we change it to 6? And then when she turns 7, do we just add a 7 and cross out the 6? Is there a whole bunch of, is it a full like crossed out number board by the time she's an adult?
Right. And how do we know if the 6 and the 7 are there? How do we know they're not saying she's 67?
I mean, God, by the time she's an adult, there's going to be the whole full numbers all over her. It's going to look like a calculator. Does that make sense?
Yep. Especially if she's a skinny little girl. She doesn't have that much body space to be writing numbers on.
It's going to look like a calculator.
But why would you brand your child and mark your child, your own child, if you knew it was like, okay, if I'm a drug dealer, am I going to be making signs on my body that I'm a drug dealer? So when the cops come, they can look at me and say, yep, you got the sign and symbols of a drug dealer on your arm. You carved yourself in it. You know? No.
Duh, Fizz Crank, you're right.
What do you say?
My bad. Eraser. He said, Sarah, it's called an eraser. Duh.
Right. And then they could say it's burns, eraser burns on it, huh? Me too, voices. But, you know, it's sensationalism, and it gets the clicks and the views, and it riles up that PG chat. You know, I guess the voices, too.
I see your comment, Rand, the one they wanted to repeat. I think it's this one. It says, by Rand, do not contact Ellie with this BS. Those that have the DA info need to ensure it goes to the court system. He needs stopped for real. Is that the comment you wanted me to repeat?
Thank you.
I'm thinking that was the one anyway.
That was the one that should have been repeated. Yeah, it's disgusting. The parents should have this crap taken down. Right. Take the channel down. Right, Lenny.
He said he needed resources, period, Tarek. He was just saying it like earlier in this live. And I think there was another one last night. I listened to one of them for like 5 minutes, but then I left because I was going off to go find what to see what he was saying, that he never said he was did certain jobs or whatever. So I went off on the hunt for that. So I never heard any of this.
Mm,
Oh, my mic went out.
you sound
Dang
good
it.
to me. You
They
sound
said
good.
it went out in chat.
Oh,
I did the echo cancellation. Do you mean you didn't hear me
oh,
say that they want me to
yeah,
repeat? Repeat what? The Rand's comment? Do I have to read Rand's comment again? Is that what you mean? About not calling? Let me see if I can still find it.
hey
It
Charlie.
might be gone. It might be gone by now. I think it's gone. It's too far up now.
Yeah, she's saying don't call with this information. Call the. Well, really, Madison County can't do nothing about it until he stopped. But
Okay, Leslie heard me.
what you call
It
it,
could have been
county?
on.
Where was he just stopped? Anadarko, not Anadarko, Philadelphia, something.
Arkadelphia.
Arkadelphia, yeah. I mean, that guy might be interested in it. I don't know. Lawson might be interested in it, but I doubt it. I just don't think there's anything here that's worth calling about, especially about the numbers. Yeah, he complained about the cheap ass phone. He said, I got a cheap ass $50 phone. You could have no phone, bozo.
I know I brought that up a couple times because I felt bad for Terry, but she left a comment on my live that says a whole bunch of them actually, and says she's not upset about it, but it's like I feel upset for you. If you gave money
Right.
to his sister, I feel like that's still rude. I don't want to justify the rudeness. You should be thankful for anything that somebody gave you for free. That's what I was trying to
Right.
say. That was my point I'm trying to make.
For
If you don't
free.
feel bad, I do for you.
Yeah, for free, for just outright free. They
Yeah.
DoorDash it to him too. He didn't have to go in and buy it. He didn't have to, they went to his hospital bed for him. And like Amber said, it could have been a flip phone.
Right. Like my granny. She loves that flip phone.
And it could have been no phone. So just, be thankful. And he's having so many air quote resources that, I think, didn't Renee just buy him a laptop, the one he left underneath the couch the girlfriend's house when he got caught?
Yeah.
First
Yes, I think that's true. She's in the chat.
he left a laptop and a phone, and she just
More
bought
than
him
one.
clothes, she left all those. I think she got it back though, but I don't know if she gave it to him or not. But then she gave him $200 to buy a phone, and he didn't. But I don't know. Okay.
And then his sister gave him another phone for free that was a pretty nice one, but because iPhones aren't good for him, he used it in the kiosk. Maybe that's why he always wanted the people's extra electronics lying around. Remember he used to say, if you got any old phones, send them to me. He always used to ask for old phones, and I'm like, what's up with the old phone asking? But I never knew there was such an invention as a phone kiosk. I don't have those here. There's no phone kiosk here. So when I saw that recently, I was like, what the hell is that thing? I don't know if that's new or we just don't have them. But because he got $700 for that.
Yeah.
So if you're giving him old phones, maybe I should take all my old phones and go find a kiosk. Shit, I'll drive to one. Where can Sarah find our
start with?
What's that?
I buy cheap phones to start with. $75.
I wish I could find a kiosk.
Yeah. Somebody said $1,100 for a phone, an iPhone. I would be hard pressed to buy a used car for that. Like, that to me is a lot for a used car. I wouldn't.
Right.
Yeah, just in my world, no. I mean, I don't require any of that. That phone better.
I think a lot of us do it with where it goes on your phone bill. You pay a certain amount with the bill. That's why a lot of us have. That's how a lot of us have the phones.
My phone bill is $35 a month.
Right.
Straight talk. Easy peasy.
Right. My Walmart doesn't have them, and I only have one Walmart here. I'm on an island, and maybe that's why. We only have one Walmart.
Yeah, we have one Walmart, but it has a kiosk in it.
What the hell? I want a kiosk.
Shit. I'm pissed because Hawkins County can't catch this shit. It really makes me mad because they have nobody with what's called the attention to detail, and they have that eye and know what they're even talking about.
Bullshit.
Focus. It is coming out better. Thank you, honey Cody's. Thank you. So what they do is, what child traffickers do is they carve the age into the children. That way they don't have to talk. There's no talking. There's no recording. There's no recording. 4 going on 5. Could be that. Now, if that's an X, it stands for something totally fucking different.
Oh, right.
Be easy. You would think it would be a tattoo. Like, that's what I've heard.
So that would be something, Kyle. But here's the thing. They could take the metadata from this and see that the only thing that's happened is been lightened up or darkened up a little bit where you can see it. That's it.
Darkened up.
Now, wait, Candus, tell me what
like I was saying about metadata. Oh, did you stop it? If that's even the original photo, because we have, with this presentation, we have no proof that that is the original because we're not seeing the metadata. Only the person that has that photo, the real original version, is the official, real photo.
And how do we know that? Like, okay, say I'm a pervert sitting around going through Summer's photos. How do I know to lighten and darken the picture until I see it? You shouldn't come right out and just stand out to me like when they said the barrel she was for sale. Oh, the little girl does in front of the for sale barrel. That means she's for sale. Yeah, that's kind of, why would I have to lighten it and darken it, pixelate it, and then see the sign? It's like rubbing the spot on the lottery ticket. Until something finally comes through.
Just weird.
And Cherry says, Ernie, just do what you're doing and ignore the crazy people.
Yeah, ignore the crazies. That's good. Yeah, that's it. Do that.
Right.
So at this age, Summer was 4 or 5, getting ready to go 5. If I read this, Gamer, if it makes you feel, Raindrop, it's just, do you see it? Let me ask you a question, Raindrop. Is your hate for me so much that you don't see what's going on with this child? Is that what we're looking at, Raindrop? You hate me so much that you think that everything that you've heard about me,
Well, I can always set aside
and you know
any
nothing of it.
Feelings towards
Don't
anyone.
You the boys would
to
talk
see what
if
I
there was
see.
things like that going on. How do you know that that's going on around the boys? How do you know that's going on? How do you know that? Number 5 means ownership in human trafficking.
Prove it.
That is one of them.
I'm using logic, not hate.
Again, Terrifier, your ass is gone. You're the other person as well, because that's about the stupidest thing you did. You just copied and pasted another one. Human traffickers put branding on the back of the neck, exactly, and other visible areas to assert ownership. However, they don't want the general public to know anything about it. So what they do is they try to put it in different places where nobody's actually just going to look. So,
yeah, like a thigh or something is what I always heard. A thigh somewhere it doesn't show, not the back of the neck.
Yep. Or right on the front of her chest in the picture of her chest. I mean, the upper part of her body.
Yep. Changing all the numbers.
I see what is going on with her, but I don't see numbers. I see scratches. Sorry, but that's what I see. Everybody else sees it. I don't know how you don't see it, but it's okay. I wonder if they did it to boys as well. See, that's the thing. Usually with the boys probably hung out together and stayed around together more. Summer being the female, well, you can do more with a female than you can a boy. Let's just say that.
That's not true.
Oh my God.
So again,
what does that mean? Can we elaborate? What does that mean?
Scratches can't be that specific. Exactly.
When he said that, I was thinking, you know what? Your mind has to go to a 6th spot there, and mine's not even going to go there.
That is so disturbing and very offensive to all males that have been abused.
Right. And it's a disservice.
Very offensive.
Because it makes you overlook, oh, my boy's fine at daycare. He won't get it, oh, my boy's fine at Boy Scouts. They don't abuse boys. You can do more with a girl than you can a boy.
Tell that to all the male victims.
Right. I think Summer looked to me like she was a little hellcat. I think if you tried to abuse her, she'd put some scratches on you, as opposed to her brothers. Some looked very meek and mild. You don't know. You just don't know. You can't say one is more than the other. You just can't, because you don't know.
We don't know
Let's
the
talk
household
about,
dynamic, of course, but typically when there's older siblings, and I mean they're all male. I mean you would think she's used to rough, tough, dirt, playing out in this. We don't know though.
mm-hmm. But this just tells you he's not educated formally in this, because if that was true, you and I know this just as common sense. We didn't have to take a class on it. We just know it as common sense that there's no statistic that says that girls are used more than boys or have more
That
uses than boys.
it was really a horrible thing to say.
It was a very horrible thing to say. And
Even
I
if
think
it didn't mean to come across that way, it kind of like really struck as really terrible to me.
I don't remember hearing this part, so I think I clicked off right before this because I couldn't take it. I was punching air. I mean, his last two lives, he has got me punching air. And then he went on Crimes, Lines, and Lies, and I tuned in for just a minute because Mr. Nobody said he was over there, and I went to see what he was talking about, and he was repeating the same shit, and I was back to punching air again.
Did you see the back chat?
No, let me look. I keep forgetting I have a back chat.
You just hit the chat under instead of comments. That's what they said in the chat. So
Oh, he's live now. Let's go
that's
see
what
what
they
he's
said.
saying. Let's go see what he's saying.
Probably mad about this, but I mean, you got to expect if you say stuff like this, people are gonna, give their opinions on it.
The title of his video is Professionalism. From here on out is what each and every one of my team will be. That means training.
Right.
You're a bozo.
So you can tell by a lot of people who come over here and they are nice one way, 1 minute to us, and they go in these other chats and they just spew out, okay? They're more than welcome to do that. They're more than welcome to do that. But if they're going to be with me and they're going to say they're part supporting me, they're going to pay for it.
Oh.
Because if they're going to do that,
how are you going to pay for it?
I hate a liar. First off, I hate a liar. I hate someone who acts like they're your friend and then they turn their back on you the moment somebody else goes live and runs over in these other chats.
Gotta watch out.
Now, you're seeing all these other creators right now going up and they're debunking things. And I want them to debunk it. I want them to debunk it because when this comes out,
it already came out.
I think it's going to be, I think they're going to be like, I don't want nothing to do with those people no more.
I don't ever go.
I want nothing to do with those other creators. Nothing.
Then quit talking
what
about
comes out? When what comes out? The numbers?
Who was in it? We know what we're doing.
No, you don't.
Do I hate myself? Stop. No, I love
you should.
I love myself.
I bet you do.
Now, whenever we're spreading messages, I'm going to say this right now. This goes to everybody, all our team. We're beloved. We used to give a description of what we're looking at. Give me a description on a video or something. If you post a link, say, hey, look, they're talking about this here. Don't just say they're talking about you here because they're always talking about me. I'm used to that.
Like we do.
But whenever you do a link or a description or a photo, say, hey, look, this photo is a so-and-so. That way I can see the writing because I don't get to see the photo.
Oh,
never get to see the photo.
Little tattletales.
And I'm not being mean to nobody. I'm not trying to be mean to nobody.
Mm-hmm. Love goes
when you just start posting links in Messenger, all I do is get piled up full of links. Now, I get tons and tons and tons of messages.
Oh, I bet you do.
And to be honest with you, a lot of it is women nude. I'll just be honest with you. A lot of it is women sending me pictures, asking me what I think they look like.
I call bullshit on that.
And literally, I mean, I get this shit. I guess I don't know if it's normal or what the deal is, but I get it all the time. And it's real people. It's real people.
Yeah.
So you can see where my day goes. My day goes plumb to hell. Especially if we're going to be investigating these cases. If I'm getting in.
Okay, I'm going to finish this one. And then if he's still live, we'll go back to that. Okay, here we go back to this.
This is carved in, people. So why don't we call the TBI somebody and prove I'm wrong? Prove I'm wrong about the number.
Somebody call the TBI and prove I'm wrong. How's that
You
possible? What the hell
think
do
it
you mean by that?
appears to be carved in. You think it appears to be carved in.
Mm-hmm. Carved. Think of that word, carved.
Wording is everything.
Yeah, not lightly scratched with the head of a needle, like a sewing needle,
Well,
carved. Like,
just changing everything around is, even if he said like, I think this looks like it was carved in. Wording means everything.
mhm.
You can't say without a reasonable doubt that that was carved in. You're presenting it to everyone as fact, and then they're all gonna go around telling everyone she has carvings in her chest.
And that's what he did. I don't know how many people were watching in Brooks's audience, but that's what he's doing. And I just hope going out, people, be careful who you align yourself with. Be careful who you give a platform to, because this is what this bozo's up to. You can't say he's changed. I can show you two videos. One video where he said he tied a woman up and put blindfolded her and walked out and left her to be
Yes.
molested. You don't know what happened to her. The other video of him creeping on a girl in a bus.
Mm-hmm.
That's who you align yourself with. Just in this recently. This is recent. It wasn't. It was right before he went to jail last time. So
I didn't think he's done this weird stuff for a while. He hasn't done this weirdo stuff.
No, but we know it's still in his heart.
Right.
You can't change your DNA makeup. Your whatever you call it, your makeup. Yeah, your DNA makeup. Okay, here we go.
Numbers. Prove I'm wrong. To you, it looks like a scar. It's scarred, all right. If you look at the numbers, you'll see it.
Yeah.
Blow it up. Blow it up. I know you don't see it, but blow it up.
Blow it up.
You'll see it.
Pixelate it some more.
You all can take all you want to. Take and examine it all you want to.
I got an ass.
She has marks all over her in that whole pic. Well, what about this picture right here, people? So
Okay.
you're telling me you're telling me right now a child's neck, a neckline looks like this as well? This is afterwards. This is an afterwards photo, by the way. Hold on, I got plenty more coming in. Plenty more photos. So tell me what that is, people. Is that pixels too? Tell me about those pixels, people.
You can't even
Tell
tell
me
what
about
it
those
is, though.
pixels. I see a number 5. Who sees the 5? You see the 5? I see the 5.
There's nothing that connects that to any person. It's just Pete.
TBI didn't see that. They'd put it out there. This will lead to an arrest.
Oh, I bet.
You see 5 on that one too, don't you? You know, what would be wild is if TBI actually found Summer and they're waiting for a missing puzzle. I'm going to contact the TBI tomorrow, people. I'm going to contact them tomorrow and show. I'm going to say, hey, look, give me a link to your thing. I used to have an open link with TBI portal, and we'll find out.
Fingers crossed they do.
It's not dog scratches. You see the 5.
I wonder if Candus is still in chat.
Now,
I don't know how she could be, because I'd be wanting to find him and cut his dick off.
Has anyone seen her say anything after or go in another chat? Because I'm wondering, like, when you just were sticking up for her the other day, this affects the credibility of this too, telling everyone to be nice to her, and then when you also do something like this, and basically these are pictures from when she was at home, so don't forget to remember, if you're saying that these are carved there, that's implying that this happened while in her house. And she's in your chat with a wrench. She's in your chat with a wrench right now.
And he put up Cash App. He put her Cash App up. So are you
He paid her the other day. He gave her money the other day to eat.
Are you giving money to a child trafficker that carves on her daughter? Can't have it both ways, Ernie. This is where that phrase that I hate would be. Make it make sense. I hate that. I hate that saying. Because I can make it make sense if somebody's supposed to hear me out, but most people don't want to hear me out.
I wonder what Tiffany would think to this, or Benny.
Yeah, Tiffany was in Ernie's chat, and she was like, I don't see it. And she said, it hurts my heart to see you. The David's mom, that's Tiffany.
Oh, it is? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's Tiffany. She changed her mom to David's mom TM, it says at the end.
I only seen her on the panel on Benny's replay, so I thought, you know how you change your name on stage? I thought it was Tiffany.
Yep. But she's saying, Ernie, I'm sorry, I don't see it. And she's saying, it hurts my heart that when you do this, you know. And he's like,
Okay.
well, sorry, I'm sorry. Here, I think it's coming up where he'll say, sorry, Tiffany, we got to do the hard stuff so we can get down and fight in summer. This is what, if you don't want to look at it, if you want to turn away, that's what sex traffickers want. They want you to turn away.
Oh, okay. So she
I
did see
might have
it.
missed it already, or it might be coming up, but I'll play. Oh, went too far.
Well, tell us
Yeah,
about it. That.
Schmoopy.
What does it say? You just did that. Well, tell me what that number 5 means. And then somebody tell me I'm an idiot. Tell me I'm an idiot.
You're an idiot.
They also put more FBI tendency to combat human trafficking. They have. Tell me that.
You're an idiot.
Now, I've got something else for y'all to do as well.
Oh, God. Here we go. This just grinds my gears.
So,
don't forget the lingerie picture.
What is it, Gamer Girl? What does it mean? What does number 5 mean? What does number 5 mean? 5 is what? No, they can't be sex trafficking. Come on now. It's ownership of what is it?
Where's he getting this information?
Again, Real Justice Truth. You can get the fuck on out of here. Thank you. I appreciate that.
She gone.
Now, human really? Wow, really?
Cite your sources, Ernie.
Can. Are you here? Why does your daughter have number 5 carved in her neck?
Oh, this just burns me up.
Oh, God. Let me zoom in on the chat. Can you unpin the comment, please?
You need to tell that Ernie Shell found something else. You know what?
I'm looking out now.
You find shit. We get to it.
So, I'm going to call. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to talk to Tony Allen tomorrow.
I bet you don't.
I'm going to talk in the number 4, or is that an X? See, in this one here.
Hey, just put 0 through 10.
Notice the impression, the indention. Let's say the indention on this. Let me show you something, guys.
Yeah, just call and you've seen 0 through 10.
Will
right.
us go and pick you up and beat the fucking holy hell right up out of you.
Right.
I should get a team of militia to hunt your ass down.
That? He wants to get a militia.
Is what should happen.
To hunt someone else's father down.
Candus, I'm going to tell you right now. And you see, I'm wanted anyways, right? I'm a felon and everything, right? I'm all this right here. How about I say that I use my bounty hunting skills and I hunt both you two down?
Go for
it. Ain't a damn thing you can do.
Hate mobs.
I mean, it took the Secret Service to bring me in last time, right?
Bet you won't.
Look what you've done to this poor child. Notice the X or the 4, how it goes up. How many 5s do you see, people? Notice how the 4 goes up. Do you see the 5 that's inside?
Is she 45?
Do you see the 5 that's inside?
Maybe it's reserved.
Jackie, you're fucking stupid. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck on out of here. Thank you so much. I'm going to send it to the FBI. I know somebody I can talk to.
Bet you don't.
So let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Now that everybody sees this.
Nobody sees it.
So I see.
I mean, not everybody sees it.
So let's look at these numbers.
Okay.
Tell me what the rest. So somebody go Google. I already know it. I don't need to know it. I mean, I just want you to know it. I want you all to look it up. That way, people can say, "Oh, you're crazy." I'm not crazy. I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Exactly. Finding lost loves. You're exactly correct. You're exactly right. 100,000%. Anybody see anything else there? How many 5s do you see in her neck, people? And why do you see all those 5s?
Now there's multiple.
Because each 5 means ownership. Did you know that? So, tell me that.
I thought it was 1.
And all I can think of is 5. It's a magic number. You say 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 5 is 65. Something like that.
Do not put that in my head right now.
Yeah.
I have the DVDs to that.
Yeah, I love them. It's a magical number.
Oh, y'all know that hell the world's getting ready to be watching.
Oh yeah. Oh, getting ready.
Finding lost loves. You see the 4, you see the 5.
Thank you, Honeybee,
Someone
for
do me a favor
$5.
and does anybody see any letters in there
Thank
instead
you,
of
Honeybee.
numbers or anything? Let's say that 4 was an X, which
I
we
agree,
know it's
Honeybee.
not because it's more difficult. It's more of a little thing on it. I'm reading a lot on this Google, and you definitely know, and you definitely knows who Brandon Summer. Candace, you can't hide from the truth. I'm seeing a lot of gang-related shit.
Yes, right. But
Well,
go
they
to
are,
all
but
of them.
let's just
Fine.
quit with the dumb
Go in
comments.
person.
I'm not making no dumb comment. Just saying, if she cares about her child, I see 4 and 5s. Thank you. 4 and 5s. Now that can be used 2 different ways: 4 going on 5, or 5 is
my
being
Lord.
ownership and sold. Now, Candace, tell me that I'm lying. Tell me I'm wrong. You see 5450? I can see that. I can see that as well.
Yes,
Because the
Cinnamon.
4 goes out into the
Absolutely.
5 again. So so here's the thing. If they're using these signs and symbols, like I said they was in the first place, with the sale sign on the barrel, is that markings I'm seeing by the sleeve running down the arm? This is
Renee.
not the arm. This is the neck. Verbal. This is the neck. So,
or she might be 4/5. 4/5 of a child.
so here we go. Now, this is facts right here, people. Anybody else need
Fact.
anything else?
Oh, it's fact.
No, we don't.
One of the 5s looks like an S. Okay. Oh, my
Oh,
apologies. You're good,
not the
Verbal. It's all
stretch.
right. The one still defending. Well, I mean, they're always going to be 750,000 child predators at any given time during online, right? Anytime
Cite your
during the
source.
day.
Cite your
Almost
source.
like that Prince-looking symbol and a crucifix, maybe a name. Well,
A
maybe
crucifix
names,
now.
since they've got more than 5 there's more numbers there, right?
On Biddy's panel, Candace says, "Well, I'm not going to name names," and Ernie's like, "See, she knows who did it. And it's more than one person because she said name names, name names." I said because when you say the phrase is, "I'm not going to name names," you don't go around going, "I'm not going to name name." But the phrase is name names. That it
Right?
wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't any more, any less. But no, that's how Columbo Ernie thinks.
I've never heard of one person
So
say,
that's
I'm not going
ownership
to
on
name
every
name.
level.
Yeah, don't be naming name.
Don't name name.
You have to understand that the tip line isn't taking tips. Booty pebbles. Probably they found Summer. They may have found Summer. Who knows? Maybe they're looking to close this all in here.
Yeah, they found her and they're not telling us. That makes sense.
So tell me, people, go get your friends right now.
No
Go get your
way.
friends. Say, oh my God, Ernie, I found something. Look at this.
No way
There's
in hell.
Brandon on Summer. Wow, maybe names. This is why the signs and symbols that Ernie has always talked about are very important.
Right.
It always will be.
Right.
When it deals with this. Ain't that wild how I just come back to this case and right here, right off a photo that's been circulated around, I don't know how many times, your eyes and your ears. I've never seen this photo, but I know it's been circulated around because I see it. So now.
Well, I think it's wild, but for different reasons.
Right.
Like they told you to stay away.
I know people does. Dale just now messaged me. Oh my God, you're exactly right. This is Brandon. This is sex trafficking. So.
Oh my gosh.
Man, oh man.
Right. That's what I said.
I wonder what the back of her neck looked like. At the front looked like this, and the front was those. So if they had her, so they probably, to be honest with you, it goes to the auction.
Goes to what?
My.
Auction?
Go to the other one that has her tank top on. There is more better. Well, I haven't got to that yet. Give me a second.
This is a man that trusts
information. That don't say
now
help.
She goes to auction.
That does not say help.
Yeah. Yeah, we're back in slave times, Gonna have her up on a block.
Never would they use word
the
help
auction
in
block.
kind of
right.
Signs and said that would never ever. So this is what I'm talking about, people. Hold on one second.
If we must. I'll fast through all this. He's getting new pictures in.
So, okay, so hold on 1 second.
I can relate.
So check this out, guys. The other photos that you sent, they're not clarified.
PG's little girl says the burn marks on Summer's right arm had numbers and letters in it.
Burn mark.
They're no good. They're no good.
Gamer girl says that E's pretty easy to read. Magic Roots of Blood and Bone said 453VTELAW. There's a lot there.
Oh, it's the whole phone number. Throw that in there.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be, what do they call those, cryptocrips? When you try to figure out the puzzle with just, fill in the letters.
Mm-hmm.
It would not be no good. It could not be.
Finding Lost Love says, does that say Hill?
Right
Yes,
here
it's
is to where
the address too. Phone number and the address.
Or age, yeah.
Is to where
And
the writing,
age.
When she was born.
kind of shows it out perfectly, which is awesome. So
If you look down here, you see the street name. I mean, come on.
Eagle has landed, said on Google, said rabbit is a symbol for someone that's a runner.
What is?
Rabbit's a symbol for someone that's a runner.
Oh.
Yeah, if you carve her as a rabbit, that means she's a runner. We got a runner. What's H stand for? Oh, I don't know. Hi, happy, hairy.
Interesting, because a lot of people have the Playboy bunny on them as a tattoo.
Right.
So that means they're a runner.
Mm-hmm. They were in child trafficking too, and they were runners.
I mean, I know a lot of people have that.
Yeah, and it's a stretch to think that a bunny's a runner.
Right, so that must mean that. Oh,
Yep.
according to you.
because a lot of the stuff is
Crimson and Clover says, what's the H stand for? Hunter?
Seriously?
Go for ownership.
ours.
Hunter. Are they trying to imply
you
that?
can plainly see that the pixelations
Oh my
are not
God.
with the numbers.
Sherry says, there's an F on the top right.
They're seeing
Magic
everything.
Blood Bode said, what does the backwards letter stand for?
Okay, do you remember those picture books that came out years ago and that you would stare at them and you had to do a blank stare and and then it would turn into a dimensional design when you stare at the pages?
Ink blot test?
It was kind of like different designs on the pages and they would look kind of like a kaleidoscope and you'd have to stare at them and then you'd see a whole bunch of shit in dimension. That's what it sounds like, the chat. They just started seeing a bunch of shit.
The young lady? Yes.
Well, I can't help if he's talking shit. Maybe if he would actually listen, we're giving our opinion, and if he can't take another opinion. I'm using logic here, and I'm going to go over, after Constance is done, I'm going to do some more stuff too.
Yep.
What's bad? And
I don't have to talk shit about you to do this, to give my opinion. That's on you.
If she's not being used for that. You see, you have to ask the questions and the right questions: who, what, when, where, how.
That's the only way.
And then guess what? You get your answers. So I'm going to get with Brian, and
exactly, Nancy.
That's going to get with WJHL. I'm familiar with them a lot, so I'm going to get with them. I'm going to say, why didn't nobody ever turn this in? And we're going to put this under a test. I'm going to actually have this tested.
I bet you don't.
So,
right, Sandy.
Can you imagine? Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, people. Let me ask you a question.
We'll go on with it. Why do you keep saying that?
Let me ask you a question.
Why do you keep saying it?
What do you think they make this stuff with? What instrument do you think they use to carve this into the skin and make these? Let's just say this. Let's just say.
Well, first off, there's no proof that it's a carving, so why are we moving on to instruments?
Right. What, a big old Bowie knife, Ernie? I think they use a dog paw. I think they use a dog paw and maybe a cat paw and a stick.
And
Possibly a
maybe some
stick.
thorns out in the woods
Yes.
playing.
Yeah. And you know how when you put on a rope swing, that rope bristles kind of, bristly. And you seen her holding on to it, up to her chest.
Yeah, running around barefoot out in the country, like, I mean, you're just not going to stay all pristine.
And PG's little girl says, Janet, if you recall a couple of weeks ago, I said it on Mama PG's. Who goes around saying Mama PG and has her name as PG's little girl? And PG 70 herself.
Wait, is
Wait a minute.
the name is after PG?
Yeah.
That's her screen name, PG's little girl?
Yes. PG's
If you're a
little girl.
little girl and you're on the internet, that's kind of weird, and you're not. So why are you pretending or calling yourself a little girl?
She's saying that she's PG's daughter, and PG's addressed her as such in her chat.
Well, even if you are her girl or are her girl, why do you have to say little? That makes it sound creepy to me. I'm sorry,
does.
but if you're a little girl, you wouldn't be online talking about this stuff, so you could just be a girl. You could be her girl, PG's girl.
And
Just a
PG's
suggestion. That makes
all
it
of
creepy,
70.
bro.
Yeah. PG's little girl got to be, 50 something herself.
Weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
I know you guys, your minds are going, but hold on a second. They do. Hold on a second. Just hold on. Why don't you Google what instrument they use to make these into the skin?
Oh, no. I would not want
no
that would be a
thanks.
good one for you, wouldn't it? Somebody go ahead
No
and Google
thanks.
that. Then you imagine your child being put through that.
There's no one tool that one abuser uses. That's something that cannot be answered. All abusers use different things for you can't give a name for it. There's no perfect tool. You don't go to the store and I'm going to buy this abuse tool so I can carve a name. It's whatever's around. That's how abuse works. They hurt you with whatever's available.
You're not going to go to Hobby Lobby and ask for the abuse section.
Or the branding when you put section. I have to break it down like this because it's absurd when you think about it.
It is. And I'm glad you're up here for your perspective of it because, you didn't come from, a perfect childhood. You can relate to some of this, probably not all of it. And thank goodness.
There's no tool that's used for abuse. It's whatever they got at the time, whatever's in reach.
But go ahead. No. Go ahead and Google. Go ahead and Google. Beloved, can you Google for me? That way, I mean, I know the answers. I already know the answers. Yeah, I know the answers.
What is
and
it,
I know
Ernie?
why they use it.
What is it?
Now, again, that's not. Again, get this person out. If they don't know what you're talking about, I'm telling you right now. Then why is the 5 in there? So
Finding Lost Love says they use a hot knife or a razor.
Jesus.
And Sharon says something hot.
Go. You guys go. Give me somebody reputable. Google. I just want everybody can go Google. I already know the answers. I already know the answers before I even ask. I already know all the answers. Hell.
Sure you do.
So what do they use? How would they put these in? How would these come about?
The picture's not detailed
how would these come about?
enough to show if there was a scar.
What do they use?
It's not detailed enough to show if it was a scar. Anyway.
Right.
You can't tell if I see a surface scratch and all the other numbers and stuff. Like I said, I can't stress it enough. We don't have the original. We don't know as chatters or what photo you have, how many people it's passed through, and if it's the original one and you have the metadata, or did somebody mess with it, or if it's just the ink blot, power suggestion. It's a combination of things, I think, really. But you can't say it's that original picture first off, or what tool was, or anything even happened, because we don't know if it's a fake picture.
Right, and he's already admitted to blowing it up and lightening and darkening it.
And it's not a good picture there also,
right.
Every time when I'm looking at it on the screen and I zoom in, I can see it, all the different pixels moving and stuff, because it's not a clear picture anyway.
Yes, Renee, we need Dale to explain this. Amen. Dale on the ball right now. Well, I don't even know it's summer because, he's not zooming in and out of it. He's just focusing on one spot, like right here. I can't,
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And we don't know if there's a
You're
combination
right.
of photos. There was another one without the shirt showing too. We don't know where it came from. The one with the giant 5 on it, it just shows skin,
Yeah.
and we don't know whose skin it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's on there. I see where you can say there's a Z.
A Z.
Well, just go no. Go Google it. I want you to go Google it. Get the hell out of here and go Google it. When it comes to making yes, just Google it. I'm making you all learn. You're going to learn today.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do the work. You have to do the work. What do they use?
I'll show something that they can
What
learn.
do they use? I mean, they could use a razor. They could use let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
When you do that.
Okay, so here's the thing. What you guys are looking at is branding. You're looking at a branding.
A branding.
This ain't branding. Branding is when you take heated up object and really go at it.
Oh.
This is more, and it actually could be because of the whites there.
Oh.
It could actually be that. But I think if they branded, it would be more together and more where they could do it. But then,
Who the fuck thinks
again,
this?
what do you think they used to do this? Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question,
Go
people.
ahead. Come on.
How would you feel if your little child was taken and this is what happened? Well, you don't know.
How would you feel if you're in the
You would never
chat
know.
and you're
You would
talking
never know
about
when you
this?
think
Right.
about your child.
I know
How would you
I
feel? Yeah, go ahead.
My blood would be boiling because it's not even my child and my blood's boiling.
And like you just said, how would you feel? That's what he said. But I'm thinking,
Mm-hmm.
you literally have one of the parents that you're talking about the child in your chat with a wrench. How does she feel?
Right. I know how I feel. I mean, like, I'm not enraged enough to get in my car and drive to somewhere and find him. But I'm telling you, if it was my daughter, I might be.
And technically another thing to consider too, he might not be thinking of. So I'm going to give you this aspect to think of, Ernie, if you replay this. Since Candus might be in the chat listening, despite what I might think happened, I pretty much just keep that to myself. But the fact that she's in the chat right now, what's to say that she doesn't make a phone call on you and tell the people that have already told you not to talk about this or get involved in the case? You've even self-admittedly told us, we have it, a long time ago, that they told you not to say it. You've said it more than once, and we all have it clipped. They told you to stay out of this, not to talk about it, not to do this. And she can just make a call and be like, Ernie's doing this now and saying that this, and that, and telling everyone to call TBI. Like, that might not be a good look for you if she were to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Who's to
And
say
maybe
she
they'll
won't?
track the phone and catch it like they did last time.
I mean, I'm just saying, you got to think like something like that could happen to you.
Mm-hmm. He thinks he's untouchable.
You'd worry yourself to death. You would worry yourself to death.
I would.
You would worry whether your child's being fed, whether your child's being
I can't hear you saying this.
Being taken
You're right,
care of.
Snoopy.
Your child's dead. You'd be wondering whether your child's being beat to death. You wouldn't know.
Oh my God.
See, that's what I'm saying. Preparation. You see, that's why I say prevention. Prevention is the key to this. It does look more like a burn blister. These are real quick. You see these quick, these are what's called real quick fixes, is what this is. Because these have to heal, but she's been cut so many times, it ain't. That's why she's got all the scars on her neck.
Oh, scars on her neck.
That's what's sad. It's not a tattoo. No, it's not a tattoo at all.
Oh, Yanni said she talks to her.
Good.
In the chat, she says, no, she knows he's an idiot. She humors him. Believe that. I talk to her every day.
Well, I hope she doesn't have to hear this, because I don't care. I don't care. It's not even my child, and I want to cut his dick off and stick it down his throat. That's just my first thought. If it was my child, and I'd had enough, I could honestly see me taking a trip and fighting him, just to shut him up, because Candace already sits around and thinks about this, I'm sure, all day long. You don't need this bozo on the internet carving the alphabet in my daughter and her phone number and Ben Hill and Hunter and
Yeah.
too much.
I guess people can try to debunk me. And you know what? I look forward to all you other creators trying to debunk me on this.
Good.
Because I haven't put out near as what I can.
Oh, do it.
It's not about. It's not all about debunking necessarily. There's logic and giving people giving their thoughts and their. I mean, it's
human
it's
decency.
just crazy. It's just
human
crazy.
decency and common sense and just some shit
Yeah.
you don't do. You know, and when you do it, it makes people side eye you like, what kind of sick fuck are you that you're doing this? You know, you're not even getting resources off of it yet. You're not even getting money. You're doing it for your own sick little mind pleasure. It's his way to have duper's delight. You know what they said about the behavior? It's his way to sit there and do his perverse little thoughts, but yet all the while thinking he's fooling somebody. Ha ha! They don't really know I'm a predator. They think I'm a predator hunter. No, bozo, we know exactly what you are. Beloved Ghost says branding leaves more like a burn blister mark. You don't say. Surprised Ernie didn't catch that.
Well, at first, but it goes away.
Yeah.
Now, Can, I know you're watching.
I hate it when they call her Can too. I don't know why I just do.
It just makes me think of that dance.
How many people's crying right now? Hurt. How many people's crying?
Did you hear that? How many people's crying? How many people's hurt?
Is that what the goal was?
Right. Exactly, Sarah.
Well, we know what the formula is.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Remember.
And I know you're watching. Can, I know. How many people's crying right now? Hurt. How many people's crying? Who's crying right now? It's sad, ain't it? It's horrible. Very horrible. This has happened.
Hi, Arctic.
You know what's even worse? You know what's even worse? Do you know that the predator gets his rocks off or gets their rocks off while they're actually doing stuff with the children and they're doing this stuff? You know that, right?
Oh, well, I can only imagine, yeah. Keep talking, Ernie.
Children,
yeah.
It's horrible. Very horrible. This has happened. You know what's even worse?
Yes, Mr. Nobody.
Do you know that
I keep going to pin comments. I can't.
Gets his rocks off or gets their rocks off while they're actually doing stuff with the children and they're doing this stuff. You know that, right?
No, the one above that.
You do understand
where'd it go? Right? Yeah, his comment above that.
You know that they hold their mouth. Did you know that while they're having their way with these children, they hold their mouth and they carve this shit in them? You know why they do?
What?
Where's that from?
I don't even know. I'm not even sure I understand what he's saying. What is he saying? That they hold their mouth?
Yep, while they carve them in. Like, why would that? Why would that be part of any kind of a show to talk about that part? That's the weird part I don't get. That's a detail that would be better left unsaid.
Right. Just like, the two kids that he showed the snuff film. Nobody needed to see that. That's not teaching. I mean, that's not. That's weird. Like bringing it out in the forefront and letting perverts be perverts right in public.
That's too much.
Yeah, too much.
You do understand that, right?
He says something worse soon? Oh, Lord.
They hold their mouth. Did you know that they
get more coffee?
Having their way with these children, they hold their mouth and they carve this shit in them? You know why they do that?
Oh my god.
Because the pain is focused somewhere else. You ever heard of that?
No.
That's crazy, ain't it, folks?
It
But
absolutely
it's
is.
true. This is the stuff they don't want you to know. They don't want you to
need to
know
know
this
it.
stuff. They don't want you to know any of this.
I think by this point, Tiffany Marie left the chat. Thank goodness. We'll go.
They don't
Did
want you
she
to know
say
any of
anything
this.
to him about this stuff?
No, no. The last thing I see her say to him, and I really haven't watched the chat that good, but the last thing I seen her say to him was that it hurt her to dissect Summer's pictures like this.
Now, did anybody see Benny at all?
No, I didn't see Benny in there at all. No.
Okay.
You know what's really, really sad about it? If you look at it close enough, you can tell what hand the person was that wrote this and carved it in.
Really?
Think about that.
Why does that matter?
I think something like this needs to go to the TBI and law enforcement.
No, quit saying
You can
that.
use my name, tell Mary Shell found it. They're going to automatically come.
Listen to that laugh. He thinks it's funny. There's nothing funny about this. Sick fuck.
Think about that. I think something like this needs to go to the TBI and law enforcement. You can use my name, tell Mary Shell found it. They're going to automatically come.
Oh.
Wow.
You want your name associated with it? Because
Right.
they told them not to. Weird.
Now, so you're telling me that a mother would not know anything about this? Yeah, Janet. Mm-hmm. Now,
Janet said, talk to us, Candus.
the best thing you all can do, and I'm going to be honest with you right now, there's a lot of people who fight like crazy over this little girl. And some of y'all hate each other. But the best things you can do is come together now. You need to come together. You need to come together. You really do.
Mm,
You need to put your differences aside and come together.
I agree. Come together against you.
There you go, Sherry. That makes sense, don't it? You see, when you start putting stuff together and you start taking all the little stuff out, then you come up with the bigger picture. It's a fact.
It's not a fact.
No matter that as an actual mother can miss the signs of the pain the child goes through her father's or real fathers. Yes, you're exactly right. Thank you. Didn't Don say he always, yeah, he did. Mm-hmm. So my question is to the TBI and law enforcement in Hawkins County, why not? So you're telling me this right here don't give you reasonable suspicion to find probable cause?
No, it doesn't.
Or you just didn't see it. And it's probably because you didn't see it because you're not trained. Only
You're
11
not
to
trained
15% of law enforcement is trained on child trafficking and child predators and
source.
knowing it's a different crime, right?
Cite your source.
If it was actually carved, you wouldn't need
Thank
training
you
because
for
it would be
showing
pretty
us love.
obvious.
Right.
It would be big and bold in there.
And it wouldn't need to be pixelated and lightened and darkened.
You wouldn't have to
And
search
this and
like
that.
this.
Mm-mm.
Well, you know, I didn't want to show you. I didn't, you know, I just looked at the
Sure.
photo and automatically found it because I know what to look for.
Ugh.
I looked at her demeanor and I could tell it right off the bat. And a lot of these. So people wanted me off the case for a reason, people. And they try to make me out to be a fool, a liar. I'm not a liar. When it comes to this,
Thank you, Jody.
Butterbean said she had just went to the doctor.
Yeah, that's what they said to get enrolled for school.
Candus, what is this picture from? And how did these
Absolutely,
numbers
Voices.
appear on your daughter?
Voices said, so he's admitting, where'd it go? So he's admitting he automatically zooms his eyes to the chest of a young child? Gross.
Look at Leslie's comment.
Leslie said,
That
he
big
knows what the
fact.
book's for, but it's took him all these years to see it. Fucking idiot.
Now, obviously, remember all the pictures? He's had plenty of pictures of her with the front view. Remember, like the swimming pool one, the
Yes.
gross one he did and stuff? Like, yeah, how
Yes.
come it wasn't in any of those?
Right.
That's a good point, Leslie.
Michelle said, I would love Ernie to explain the difference between reasonable suspicion and probable cause. Right. Thank you, Jody, for the Cash App. Thank you very much.
5, sex trafficking
Oh,
ownership.
man, I'm out of cream now.
4.
Oh, no.
How did this happen, Candus? You're watching
That's
right
hell.
now, Can.
Bloody hell.
How did this happen? Why don't you be honest with the people now? Or I'll bring out more and more and more and more. You see, Andrew Hills, you was right. Summer Wells case does need me.
Oh, no,
it does.
No, it don't.
It's just so sad that everybody been looking at each other, fighting with each other, not even knew how to look at it. Because you don't know what you're looking for. You all could sit and have the biggest, best hearts in the world. You could be so passionate about something. You could be there. You could want it to happen. But the fact of the matter is, you don't know what to look for. That's why this has never been seen. That's why I offered the classes I did years ago. I've always said this. There will always be signs and symbols when it comes to child trafficking and child predators, people. You know why?
Why?
Because it's a silent, open world.
Then why in 4 years haven't you done a damn thing? I've not seen one class. I've seen a bunch of suspicious bullshit. But where did you learn this, Ernie? Every teacher learns somewhere. Where did you learn this, Ernie?
Tell me you don't see that. And the more you look at it and you adjust your eyes, you can even see it even clearer.
Not really.
So I want to show you something, guys.
Here we go again.
Notice how the 4 is made. Do you all see the curve in the end of the 4?
Nope.
Do you all see the curve in the end of the 4? So do you see the faded out 5?
Nope.
Do you all see, listen, do you all see, you do, right? You see how it's faded out with the 5?
Power of suggestion.
So
Misty sees puppy scratches me too.
with my understanding, and I've seen this before, I see it on the side of the neck mostly. Oh, this is in the front, but it's always going to be in the neckline with the necklace. Always remember that. There's 5 there. There's a 5 there.
It's always going to be in the front and the neckline. I thought he just said that it was going to be hidden in the back. In the back.
That's what he said in the neck.
Yeah. Thank you, Cheyenne, for the. Oh, I guess it's Cheyenne. Charlotte, it said, for the $5 Cash App. That's what he just said. It's gonna be
And then, do you notice how it kind of slivers around before?
Right.
I see it on the side of the neck mostly. Oh, this is in the front, but it's always going to be in the neckline with the necklace. Always remember that. There's 5 there. There's a 5 there. And then, do you notice how it kind of slivers around in the corner there?
Oh my God.
See how it points out at the end? Notice the other 5 don't point out to the end.
What's that mean, Ernie?
Hold on a second, people.
1 5 ends, 1 5 don't? Is that 5 going to turn to a 6? Is she going to be 56 soon? God.
It's absurd.
He's getting more
He's
pictures.
giving me ideas. Things to research.
you're saying. As a matter of fact, I know that for a fact. So, Candace, I'm not saying you had anything to do with it.
Oh,
I'm
she
just
in
saying
there?
you know more than you're saying. As a matter of fact, I know that for a fact.
I still don't see her in there.
I'm just wondering, thank you for pointing this out, Ernie. The truth is being revealed is what is happening. And it's frightening and terrifying. It's going to get even more frightening, people.
He's going to get worse than this, he said.
So what I'll do is I'm going to show you the full photo back in, and I'm going to show you the 2 other versions of it. That way you all can adjust your eyes, and it automatically adjusts for you. But if you didn't know what to look at, you wouldn't even know what you're looking at anyway. So right here, the beginning, bam. There it is.
Oh, can you
Closer version of it.
Oh, never mind. I couldn't see her in the other one.
Boom. Closer version of it.
Boom.
Bam. The beginning.
Boom.
And you're like, Ernie, how did you see that? How did I see that, folks?
Ernie, how'd you do that?
How would anyone see that?
Because you zoomed it on the child's
How would anyone see that?
You perv.
I've already seen it, Terry. That's just a burn. That's a burn. And yes, it is. It is a burn. It's plainly a burn.
It
But
looks
what
like
I'm
a
looking
shadow
at,
on the
the
sternum to
burn ain't
me.
is more important. The burn is used during a climax. Okay.
Oh my god.
The
Oh
burn
my
is used during
god!
a
What the
climax,
fuck?
Okay?
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Bro, come on.
Oh.
How can you say that with certainty unless you're somebody that's freaking weird, bro?
Right.
How are you gonna call out that they do that when they're climaxing? First of all, every pervert's different. There's no one and all pervert, but that was very specific of a thing to say. Unless it's coming from experience. That's weird. Why would you say that? That's horrifying. What the fuck?
That made my skin crawl.
That just made everything even worse.
Right. Right.
And that's not true. Cigarette burns are not always. I literally had cigarette burns on me when I was 5 years old, and it wasn't from a climax, so that's false. You can't. Every cigarette burn's not for the same reason. Good God Almighty. And you don't even know if it's a cigarette burn, which I say it's not. It's a shadow on the sternum. But anyways, that was fucking weird.
That was.
I was not expecting that. I was just about to take a sip of coffee, and I'm like, did he just say that? Every time I think I've heard it all.
Yeah, right. That's right.
You know what, Tara? Tara, that was very weird, like in that kind of a way. You can't help but think that it's weird. Who says that?
Hey, Shay.
Who says that?
Ernest Maxwell says that.
That's just about one of the worst.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like stuff like this, Leslie. That's a good reminder, but it really is, I guess. But I'm already looking up stuff to do, Leslie, that has to do with this, with the power of suggestion and all that stuff. So you gave me an idea in that way, which is what I'm doing next.
And if you wanted like a clean version to do, you could go over crime lines and lies.
But sometimes there's reasons for it too. Like I'm not going to say right here, but
yeah,
I think you know what
Just
I'm
to be
saying.
honest with you, it's sick, it's sad, but you all need to know what's real and what's not.
No, we don't.
Because I know what to look for. Exactly know what to look for.
Because you're a perv.
Now let me show you. Let me show you, guys. How would I know to look? What would give it away right there? Notice the shadow under their neckline. Notice how it branches out. That's what gave me that. And then I seen that's like, oh my God, necklace, neck, back of the neck. So I didn't see nothing. So I zoomed it in.
See the back of her neck.
And as soon as I zoomed it in, I'll show you what I was looking at first. And I seen it even in this photo before I even zoomed it in the second time. When I zoomed it here, this is the first one I took. I had to go back and get that one. I saw that line.
I left you a message.
And then I looked over and I said, oh my God, there's the 5. And then I zoomed it in for you guys again. And then there it is. Plain as day. Plain as day. 5, 5, 4, 5. So I thought.
She.
Yeah, you're
really
right,
thought-
Starry Night.
And I thought again, and I was like, wait a minute. Let me go to this other photo that I had of her at a later date. And then I seen the thighs of her neck.
Well, you know what? I can't help. He's the one saying the shit. So if he says weird shit like this, people are gonna go over it. If that
Right.
makes him say sick stuff about me, then so be it. I can't help it.
Yeah.
Yeah, folks.
Yeah. It's not our fault that he's up here being a perv. I mean, no one made him do this. No one's made him zoom in on the chest of a child and talk about cigarette burns and climaxing. He did that all on his own.
Yeah, when you talk about a child in this manner, it's subjecting it to criticism, and we have.
Right.
I mean, you did it.
Shit gets
He's a public figure.
Yes,
real.
public figure. You're a public figure. I got your public figure links. That reminds me.
Now.
Let me go get them.
I'll share this. Ernie doesn't know this. My daughter went missing 3 days before summer. 1 year later, she walked through the door at 5 a.m. Wow.
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 The 4 is newer than the 5. Okay, so here's the thing. It's a different deal. The 5 is a scar. It looks like it's going to be a scar because it's been used. See what they do? They go over and over and over and over. That way it does scar. Then they don't have to cut no more. Then they don't have to brand. They don't have to do any of that no more because it's a scar. It's a scar 5. It's on them for what? Life, pretty much. Or when they get older, they may grow out of it. But a child's skin, I've noticed her eyes are always dark.
Her eyes are blue.
So now, Candus, this is going to be turned
Public
into
figure.
police tomorrow. I'm going to contact Tony Allen. I'm going to say, look, buddy, you don't do something to this. I'm going to WJHL. You're running for sheriff. You're going to be the man. Something will be brought out about this. Now, I brought this out tonight. You all are more than welcome to share it. And I
Or
want to
criticize it.
In the words of Charlie Kirk,
Absolutely, Wasteland.
prove me wrong. I'll debate any badge, any federal agent on this. It does not matter. I know what I see, and I know what I've studied.
Yes, Jody.
I know what's there.
Thank you, Sarah.
I also see other things in as well.
Public figure.
So let's just say that we all expect sex trafficking and all that going on. We know how Don Wells was, and he is, right?
Oh my God.
Let's say we went into a deeper, darker raid on this.
Do we really have to?
I want other creators, Justin, I want you to get in on this. I want you, PG, to get in on this. I want all you guys to take note of this and tell me. And if
Ebert, we're bullying him like they do Cyrax.
you don't believe it and you don't see it, come and debate me on it.
Yeah.
You block
Because I know
everybody.
what I see.
They're out of there. The first question they have, they can't talk to you about it at all. You kick them out of chat.
And those lives are very, very, very present. I look forward into people who do not believe in this, to me making a fool out of you, because it's very easy to do.
He said
Like
it a
tears
lot.
are running out my eyes right now. I'm
Think
mad.
about that, girl.
I'm very mad.
Interesting.
Because I know I've read files before, and I understand what these kids go through. D, I'm going to read your comment here.
This is almost.
I got to find it. Exactly. D True Crime Commentary, Don Wells, we just got her back. She got another number every time she was sold. It's ownership.
Oh, now she gets a new number every time she's sold. She got the 4 and she got the 5.
Okay,
That's an
that keeps
ownership
changing.
number. That's how the 5s. Exactly. And the number 5 is ownership. That's why there's more than one.
It's a magic
So they
number.
owned her. They owned her while she lived at
The
home.
tears are running out my eyes, guys.
Right. And then they didn't own her, so she got the 4. And then they owned her when she got back, so she's a 5. But nobody knows what the ZVTY means. God.
I never was in it for the money. I never wanted no money out of this.
Clearly.
But I knew I knew it.
You're in it for the perversion
You
of
see, before I joined with the Combat Human Trafficking executive orders, helping with that,
Executive orders.
I worked as a
it.
ranger on a mountain in North Carolina. And as we was putting up the kid place one night, and I was putting a chain on it. This is way before Summer went missing. And I've told this story many times. As I was putting that chain to lock that kitty place up there, it hit me. I had a vision.
Someone needs
And
to
it seemed like it lasted forever. There was a bunch of kids.
Thank you, Mama.
There was light on one side of the hallway,
Yes,
and like in a big storage box. And I was in there with them. And I
Hi, Mama
noticed
T.
it was a little trim edge of light. And there was a dark shadow grabbing those children and pulling them away. And you would hear the awfulest screams ever was.
Oh, my God.
And you would hear blood splatter.
Oh, my
on the
God.
wall.
What
And you
the
wouldn't hear that
fuck?
child anymore.
Oh. He said he heard all this?
What? Can you? I don't want to make you rewind that, but could you make sure I heard
Yes.
that correctly? Like back it up a tiny bit.
Yes, because I don't think I heard it correct either. When he was locking up the chain or the kitty place.
And like in a big storage box. Up the kid place one night.
Oh.
I never wanted no money out of this.
Okay, here we go.
But I knew it. You see, before I joined with the Combat Human Trafficking executive orders, helping with that, I worked as a ranger on a mountain in North Carolina. And as we was putting up the kid place one night, and I was putting a chain on it. This is way before Summer went missing. And I've told this story many times. As I was putting that chain to lock that kitty place up there, it hit me. I had a vision. And it seemed like it lasted forever. There was a bunch of kids. There was light on one side of the hallway, and like in a big storage box. And I was in there with them. And I noticed it was a little trim edge of light. And there was a dark shadow grabbing those children and pulling them away. And you'd hear the awfulest screams ever was. And you would hear blood splatter on the wall. And you wouldn't hear that child anymore.
How could you hear blood
and
splatter?
I took off running.
He's saying he had this vision in his brain.
Yeah, but even in a vision, if you're not here, you don't hear blood. You don't know what blood is a visual.
Right.
What the fuck?
It's because he's making all this up in his sick brain. This is Duper's Delight. This is 100% Duper's Delight. He's sitting right here in the public. What we think is far out there, it's really near.
So he had a dream. He was locking up, just to get this correctly, with a chain, and he had a vision that he was in a dark shadow was in a room with kids screaming.
Yes.
And they were in a box, and they were pulling them out, and he heard blood splatter.
With a sliver of light. And then he heard the blood splatter on the wall.
And this was all in his mind as a vision.
Yes.
Oh.
Let's Carrie, see what he says next.
And I got to the last child. And it grabbed a hold of the child, and I had a hold of the child. And it was pulling me and that child into the darkness. And I've told this many times. This is a real true story about me. And as I was pulling that child, it had more pull than I did. It had a lot more pull. And it was pulling me into the darkness. And I remember what my papa said. If you have faith, enough faith as a mustard grain
Oh, here we
seed,
go with the evangelical.
you can move mountains.
Oh,
And I started gaining on it.
oh, sure.
And as I was pulling that child back into the light, the child turned around, and it was a blonde-headed little girl. I said this even before Summer Wells went
Oh,
missing.
my Lord.
What?
Think about that, folks. As I gained strength, it let go. I flew back into a tree, literally. About broke my back.
Does he knows what literally means? If he literally flew back into the tree.
So, as he snapped out of the vision, he almost fell into a tree? That's what my question would be, or in his vision.
I don't know, because a minute ago he said that it truly happened to him. So did
That's
it?
what I'm wondering.
Yeah, did
Because
the
how could a
vision happen
vision,
to him?
a vision would make you fall back like that? That's what my,
Right.
yeah, because as I'm analyzing it, that's why I wanted to know if he fell in the vision or
Yeah.
fell for real life. Okay.
That's his word salad where you really don't know. This was all bullshit. It's all made up in his mind.
Well, that's what it does sound like, and it also it sounds like some sort of twisted delusion of grandeur. I am the hero type vision, because what I see is the hero trying to rescue into this other, kind of sort of meshed with this twisted version of it that he's saving them from being the hero.
Some shit he needs to go get therapy for.
Yeah.
My buddy was like, look, bro, there's a missing kid. The thing had just went off. That's a fact. After that, I went to New York and I worked detail security for Trump Towers. That's where all my adventure, that's where everything started with me in 2017. And that's how it all happened. Trump had just became president. And boulders and the security outside was being put up and all that. And that's how I got
Constance,
my
is that
start.
a tornado siren?
Now you tell me another YouTuber can verify all that.
You hear my dog?
That they've done shit like that. They have not. They have not.
But yeah, it is our tornado whistle.
And well, no matter what they say,
there's no tornado.
This is going to hold out because this is going to the police department. And I'm really going to push this because I've never seen that photo before. See, I never studied the case as people did, because if I studied the case and been smart as some of you guys on this case, there would be a hell of a lot. I mean, it'd be a lot different. Now, Candus Wells, you can let me know what those signs is on your daughter, because they're very easy and knowledgeable. Seeing this brings me into a whole new different world of it. I remember another thing I got criticized on too as well. I guess we'll bring that up later. So here's all this. We've been here for 3 hours, people. You guys are more than welcome to share this live out. If anybody wants to debate me on this, I don't care who it is. If you want to debate me on this, we'll debate. We'll have whatever you want to.
I'd love debating you. Kick me off.
I told you all along. Let's see where it goes now. You see, people, I am real.
Real weird.
Life is beautiful. You're not beautiful, okay? Even though you have a real pretty face, probably fake ass, probably a fake face, you're an idiot. Thank you. Goodbye. If you can't see it, people. See, some people can't. But, you know, I don't fool with those people. I want nothing to do with those people. Nothing to do with those people. I know what I see. I know what I've been through. I know how it works. I don't have to say nothing else. Nothing else do I have to say. You all missed this. You don't have the eye, but you could have the eye. Real is real. Godric, God dang you, man. I kind of like you now. Saying my words, real is real. Reality, people, is what it is. I'm not worried about Andrew. Not one bit worried about Andrew. Andrew's the one that told me to get back in the case. Summer Wells needs you. She does. And I'm here.
He said that last year.
Now, Chris McDonough, Josh with the lab.
Who said Summer needs
I want
him?
to hear from you. I want to hear what you think about this. Because obviously, well.
Thank God that's over.
Wait, can you pause that for a second?
Yep. Go ahead.
Constance, do those go off all the time like that?
Every day at noon.
Oh, so it is a daily thing. Okay, because that I
Yep.
couldn't live in a place hearing that shit. That sounds scary as fuck. It make me think of movies where you got to go run
Yep.
and go find the storm cellar. Like,
That's
damn, that's
they test them every day at noon to make sure they're still working. But that's what it
oh
sounds like
man,
when the tornado goes. When a tornado's near. Yeah.
that's why. I mean,
If
I've
you
seen
don't
them
have-
on TV. That's why I thought that. But I was like, don't you have to go or something? Like, what is she just chilling here for?
And if you don't have a basement, when we lived in a trailer house after we moved out of our other house, when we moved somewhere temporary, we lived in a trailer house, and there was no getting to a tornado shelter. So when they would
Yeah,
go
those
off,
things will whip you right up.
I would just sit and cry because somebody said, Condi, you're better off outside of the trailer than you are inside the trailer. Well, what good sense is it going to make for me to walk out in the middle of a tornado thinking it's going to be safer for me? So I just sat and cried, prayed and cried.
I think I would feel like I would think I would not want to be like a sitting duck. Like, I feel like I would want to be able to run where if I had time to watch where it was and like I don't know. I don't know if I could just sit like that. I don't know what I would do.
Yeah, we have a basement now, so they don't. My stress level isn't near as high, but
I don't think I could live in an area like that.
yeah, no.
Hell no.
And then everybody will say, "Oh, Dodge City's in a valley. It won't. The tornado won't ever hit us here. We're in a valley." And it's like, okay, well, I'm not going to bank on that.
Okay, well, look what happened near Jimbo's old house, for instance. Like, you wouldn't expect
Right,
it to be in that area, right? I mean, you just
right,
don't know where they're gonna go.
yeah. But this is the first time my dogs were singing along with them for a long time. Edith used to do it all the time, but today Tiny and Edith both were just singing along. But yeah, they last a long time. That one seemed like it lasted a long, long time. But yeah, every day, it's noon. And they
Yeah,
don't do
that's
it
what
in
I
a
was.
big town, just small
What if a
towns.
tornado comes at noon, though?
Oh, I know. Yeah, they used to do it the first Wednesday of the month. They test them. Like, well, what tornado comes on there? But you can pretty much tell in the sky when a tornado is going to come. It gets kind of yellow looking. I don't
Yeah.
know how to describe it, but I've never been in one in all my life. Knock on some wood somewhere.
Oh, well, that's good.
But yeah. Okay. Let me finish this. I think it's only got a few minutes left.
That's something. I ain't been back, a couple of days? Just a couple of days? Wow. Can you imagine if I'd been through the whole thing? Maybe something else would have happened. I mean, I told y'all October. I'm giving it to October. I'm pushing hell like this, guys. I'm pushing it.
Even what till October?
I'm pushing it, people. We're going to get this done. It's a good 3 hours, wasn't it?
No, what?
I mean, a lot. I mean, we proved on the polygraph test. We proved this now. I mean, what would you have to say you passed the polygraph test to get false hope?
Ronnie Lawson said they passed it. I'm sure he didn't get false hope.
So everybody can share this to other creators, your favorite creators. I want you to share this live.
Okay.
And we'll go from there. We'll go from there. I'm going to bed, guys. I see it.
Wait, Cher's there too?
There's so many things in here, guys.
Was there.
No, right now they said she's agreeing.
Oh, yeah.
Or do you mean last
The
night?
fact of the
Maybe they
matter
meant.
is this child never had a chance.
Oh, I don't know. She's down his chat? Okay.
Oh, my God.
What question are we asking him?
Jeez, you can't make this shit up, right? Now, let me ask you a question, people. How many people came in this chat tonight And you're leaving with a different opinion
Okay.
about me now.
And you learn something.
You don't have to say it. Just hold it in your hearts.
Yeah, I have a totally different opinion.
Because there's more to come.
You're a bigger pervert.
I haven't showed you everything. I've been back on this thing for 3 or 4 days is it. I haven't showed you nothing yet.
Oh, okay.
Let me show you something else, guys.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to show you something here.
I don't know if we can take much more.
Let me show you something. This is a description of Summer Wells. Check this out, guys.
We're waiting.
This is a description of Summer Wells, right? She was 5 years old, 4 foot tall.
That's what the
So
four
what
means.
happens is when they go to auction or when they go to a buyer,
Oh, come on.
let me show you. That 4 and 5, that could also mean she's 4 foot tall, 5 years old. Depends on how they do it.
Do you think auction blocks are common these days, huh?
The
Right.
little 5s ownership. The little 5s around. You see the 5 in the bottom? Do you see the 5 in the bottom? See, this could be anything. Thank you, Haley. I appreciate you. See, this could be
Auction
anything
block,
right here.
and she lives in her house.
But the smaller
Okay.
5s, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's the names.
What?
Some of them are sold more than once.
Oh, my gosh.
You see, they don't have to talk to each other. They'll sit down. They'll sit down, kneel down to the child, look at them, and then there you go. She's 4 foot tall. She's 5 years old. Well, she's 4 foot tall. Well, guess what 4 foot tall is to a man?
Oh, my
Where does
God.
her head level come
No.
out? See, they look at that stuff. They don't have to
Come
walk by.
on. Why would
Because
you
they'll be on
even
the
think
stage.
that?
They'll be
How do
anywhere.
you know what's in their brain, huh?
If there's
Oh
any
my
doubt,
God.
I don't know how to put for you clear.
It just keeps getting worse.
Right. And just when you think it couldn't get worse.
Yeah, you said that ahead of time. What the fuck?
Or they be out. Because they're walking by them gives them away. They already know it. And what do they do? They use Cash App. They use things of that. Guess what? They take them to a hotel. They take them to a hotel. They take them to a hotel. Like Don said, a hotel. That's what they do is a hotel. And then they sell her. And they sell her for about 100, 150, 200, whatever drugs they can get. And then she gets used about 30 to 40 times a day. That's what's happening right now, to be honest with you.
Oh, my
Who-
God.
The ownership
Is he
things
talking
is
about Summer?
owner
Yes.
30 to 40 times a day?
Yes.
Would no. Okay.
Oh. Now, I would, if that was even remotely right, I think there would be police doing motel checks nonstop. Like you would be searching, knock it on, just if nothing else, just go make your presence known. Go be by that motel. There'd be a police on every corner of every motel.
I mean, he's also describing an actual auction block too. Like they would have had to like what? So think about it logically. So what? The parents are like, let's find us an auction block, and then they're gonna drive her there and put her up there and sell to the highest bidder, right? And then they set up their schedule. Like, how does it? I mean, and then they bring her back home. Like, huh?
Mm-hmm. And they write on her she's 4 foot tall and she's 5 years old, so nobody has to talk.
And then it turned into her whole full address. Ben Hill Road was on there. Phone numbers, area codes, barcodes.
Barcodes.
Weird.
Necklace height, in the front, no in the back.
Right.
Comes in for control and power. Control and power.
Brooke.
Somebody outbid somebody. Somebody paid more than the other person. Well, guess what? They take ownership of that person. That's human trafficking. That's how it works. That's exactly how it works. And guess what? When they're owned, they're slaves. Okay? They don't use the word, they use the word slaves and they use the word trained. When Don used the word trained, I knew then something was up. Remember the interview with me and Don when he said trained? When he used the word trained.
Um,
Got to train them. Remember that?
no.
Oh. When you potty train a kid, or when you live in the woods and you train them not to go in the woods, or when you train them not to go out in traffic, you know,
Yeah.
that's what people use the word trained.
He
I
always
guess
kicks Constance.
right. He does, and he thinks that's why he's a horrible investigator. He's so biased. He would never get a conviction that was pure, you know.
You don't train them to do anything. You teach
You're like
them.
his nemesis.
We've got Edith. We've got 13 minutes. Surely it can't get any worse.
Edith, Chiquita, stop.
They ran the kitchen.
Teach is not in the word. Train is. Trained is. Why is train using
Well,
the
you
word
don't
for?
potty teach somebody.
What is it in the word for? Now, the word trained. What is
Trained.
that? What is that?
Is it like Ronk?
Yeah.
Trained.
So let's think about it.
Put your handy dandy notebook.
Pedophiles want children
No
that
shit.
are pure, that have no blemishes.
Oh.
We're going from
They'll have no blemishes, yet they're going to mark on their skin. They're going to carve them and brand them, but they don't want no blemishes. Ugh.
well, exactly. But here's the thing: ownership takes place, and then they can lose ownership. Did you know that?
Well,
They can. That's exactly. But it's got to do with what, right? Yeah. So I must say, Ernie, when you are walking in your calling and purpose and doing what you're called to, thank you. I am. This is what I'm
when
good
she
at.
was
This is
back
really
home,
what I'm
though.
good at.
How could anyone
So
else have owned her? These pictures are from when she was home.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make sense.
He's saying she was sold and then came back home, and then sold and came back home.
It's the same story he talks about that people that are in the trafficking now currently.
Right.
So
He's full of shit.
let me tell you what it is. So whenever one is sold
did they pick her up
and
at the
they're
auction
used
block?
up, and they use these words used up. So what happens is the owner gets tired of them. What's what? They gave a significant amount of money or drugs or whatever the deal is for the child. They go, someone else gets interested in that child. Do you know why they carve those numbers in them for?
Oh,
Do you all know
God.
why they do that for?
Thought we've been through this.
I'll tell you why they do it for.
Tell us.
Because it lets the next buyer know how many times the child's been used and how many owners they had.
Now,
That's exactly
now,
why.
what sense does that make? If you're selling a used car, you don't want all its blemishes to show.
Right.
So if I've got a car for sale, I'm not going to be marking on his body because I don't want him to see all the blemishes.
That goes against everything he just said, because he said they
Right.
want one that's pure and unblemished. But now if you're putting it's got a number 30 on it, for instance, wouldn't that go against that theory?
Especially if she's 5 or 6, she's going to have a
That's
1,
a contradiction.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
That's a contradiction, bro.
One jibber jabber completely just overran another jibber jabber. That's how you know he's full of shit. And this is all in his brain. This is all in his sick mind. This comes from no training. This comes from no education. This comes from no teaching. This comes from the mind of Ernie Shell, a sick motherfucker. Edith.
You tell him, Edith.
That's exactly why they do it. They let them know how many owners they've had.
Like a Carfax.
To be honest with you, Summer looks like she's had about 4 or 5 different owners at this time.
Oh. So now the 4 and the 5 are how many times she's been owned, not how tall and how old she is. So how do I know if I'm a sex trafficker and I see a 4 or 5, I'm going to have to raise my hand and say, "Excuse me, ma'am, does that mean she's 4 or 5 years old, or does that mean she's 4 feet tall, or does that mean she was sold one through 5 times?" which defeats the purpose of marking the child so you don't talk, because
It
you got to
doesn't
talk.
make sense.
Yeah, to get the Carfax report.
Because this is again while she's at home. So let's say whatever,
Right.
they're sold to one person. How is that owned? And then they get tired of her and then they bring her to the block again. They don't want one. It doesn't make sense. So they have one owner at a time. When people are being used or abused or even SA, they don't there's no number limit on it. They don't, I mean, who's to say 5 people didn't abuse her versus one particular owner?
Right.
There's no, they don't get abused only by one person. That doesn't make sense.
There's no clicker on her.
There's no one for all
times,
yeah. There's no one for all system in Predators.
Ugh.
And that's
And
what
he's
that
doing
kind
it
of
to her.
depicted. That story predict you know what I'm saying? Like one oop, I dropped my phone.
He's doing a disservice to the whole movement by all this bullshit, this counter, this jibber jabber. You're muddying the waters. You're harming more than you're helping. And God forbid, you're showing your true colors, Ernie. You're showing your hand. You don't realize how much you're showing who you really are. And it's not a child predator hunter, for damn sure.
Yeah, you said it was her age already earlier in the same video.
Mm-hmm.
You've already said it was for age.
Mm-hmm. And then it went to height.
You contradicted your own theory, though. Unless you forgot what you said. I don't know.
I'm sure you forget.
Ernie's Wasteland. $5. Thanks for letting me vent.
Did you know some stuff and even more hideous that goes into it? It's something that gets you banned from YouTube real quick. Like
Mr. Nobody, he's making shit up. And right, Crispy comes from experience. Gross, right? Too much.
The Hammer story. Exactly. Epstein didn't like the fucking 16-year-olds. So, what did I tell you about the Hammer story? And then Don even boom.
Oh, here we go. It's a Hammer story.
No.
And Don even boom.
16-year-olds. So, what did I tell you about the Hammer story? And then
Hammer,
Don
belt.
even boom. You know what's sad? You know what's sad about it? He said, let me tell you what's sad. Let me tell you what's really, really sad about the whole ordeal. And I'll tell you right now. Is he said they probably done away with the evidence. And then they killed her. They. Think about it. They.
The one who's
they
in your chat.
They is plural, okay?
No shit.
Think about it. They can be plural. Especially wait. They did away with the evidence. Then they killed her. That automatically tells me it's sexual. Because you kill someone first and then you do away with the evidence. You don't do away with the evidence first unless it's sexual.
Oh my.
You see, that's what a lot of people don't want you to know. Now, as long as it stays hidden, see, it's open sight right here. You would never see this. You would never, ever in a million years see this.
Thank God.
Never in a million years see this from this photo because you do not know what to look for. You don't know what to look for. You don't know where the placements. So, Candus, judging by this photo, by the leaves on the trees, also you could probably judge by the, I see a steering wheel in the back, I see some stuff.
A lawnmower.
Yeah, what are we looking for?
So sad.
Sticks.
And then the big bruise on her arm. Let's say that Summer was a sacrifice. Let's say she was a sacrifice. Then those numbers mean totally different. Did you know that? Go look at a satanic ritual on those numbers.
No, thank you.
Go look how they do. They take the blood and they make them down the tree lines. You
Oh,
want
my
me to show you the
God.
photos, guys? I can show you the photos. We dealt with one in Kingston. It was in Kingston, North Carolina one time. And we seen altars that was made. There was altars that was made. I could show you the photos.
Oh, I bet you will.
As a matter of fact, I had did that over in how was that, people, when I did that? I went over to Kingston, North Carolina, and then the very next night I went and rescued the child. I remember that in Brent, Tennessee. Went and rescued the child.
The one you turned
Remember the little kid I was holding up? I took her all the way, almost down toward Texas.
Yep.
And then her family found out that human traffickers were still after the kid, and they didn't want nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
So I brought them over and turned them into the TBI.
What you should have done first.
Tina's.
Yes. What you should have done first of all.
So think about it.
Call TBI. Don't call
Didn't
Ernie.
he bring them to Tina's house first?
Yep.
I hope this video is used for documental purposes.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Justice for
That can be arranged.
I said I wasn't going to get back in this, but in a way, I'm glad I did. You know, if we tighten up, each and every one of us creators, we start together, we start tightening up like we used to fight each other, but we're friends. No. And we really want to put this in. Look, I want to say this right now. If this solves this case, I want nothing of the money. I do not want the money, okay?
There's no money.
I don't want the money. Give it to her brothers.
There's no money.
Give it to her brothers.
There's no
I'm
money.
telling you this right now. I do not want a dime out of this.
Good, because there's no money.
I don't want a dime out of this.
Sure.
Right.
But it's something how you can see this and then know that this photo, bam, and then bam, it comes in bright and clear. Again, in Charlie Kirk's own words.
Oh, stop it.
Lord.
Prove me wrong. Much respect. God bless you all. Thank you all for fighting the good fight. As always, it is. We the people will protect the children at all cost. And yes, if you see something, say something. For the ones who's been messaging me about donations, I do not do donations when it's around a child or summer. I don't take donations for that. If you do want to donate to my Cash App, go see another live prior that my Cash App's up maybe a day or two ago. You'll see that.
Same thing.
And then you can.
Exactly the same thing. Instead of just get my Cash App here, go over there and get it.
You're telling them where to donate. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. That's how much of a bozo he is, though he thinks it isn't.
Donate to that. As for this,
I don't want your money. If you want to donate, I don't want your money.
Just your resources.
But if you'd like to do that, my Cash App's here.
Wells. I was just putting some things up that needs to be looked at, and I hope you all take these to the police, take these to the TBI, and you will also see what's happening. But again, to the ones who've been messaging me about donations, there's no donations for this show. If you want to donate, go to another show. You can look at it. You can donate. Much respect. God bless you all. Thank you all for fighting the good fight. I've got lots more people.
Donate to another show.
Be safe and have fun. I'll see you tomorrow night. But take this into consideration, people. For you that do have daughters and kids out there, think about what this little child went through as these marks were being applied, whether they're being made, whether they're being scratched.
We don't need all the graphic details.
Cut into her. The thing about it is, with a razor blade, you wouldn't be able to get those perfect things there. You wouldn't be able to.
Some of us don't sit and think about how each thing was
You would,
abuse was happening and what
it
tool
would
was
cut
used. Just
long, and
saying.
you'd have zigzags in the lines. I can tell you what instrument done that.
We don't really think
I
like
just don't know
that.
if you're all ready for it. Good night, guys. Have literally don't have no bad dreams. But I do want you to think about this.
No thanks.
I want you to share it with other creators. And again, if anybody
I
wants to
did.
debate, more than welcome. Whether law enforcement, whether federal agents, whatever you want to. The signs and symbols are there. They've always been there. People don't choose to pay attention to what's there. Remember, your eyes and your ears have deceived you. Only your God-given hearts will lead you. Be safe, everyone.
Thank God that's over.
I mean, just seriously, like our mind, I'll say most minds probably don't typically go to when they look at any kind of a blemish or mark, even if it was a picture of somebody was abused or whatever. I've never sat and thought, well, geez, what instrument was used and
Right.
what depth penetration was used by this scalpula? You know what I mean? You don't sit and think
Yeah.
about each tool and how each mark got there like that. I just can't imagine like that ever
Only a
entering my
secret.
brain. I don't think it happens to most people. I'm just guessing.
Chat wants us to go over and watch the Ernie live now. Do you want to watch the part where he talks crap about you, or would you rather not
No.
hear it?
Nah, I'm gonna do one on I'm gonna do one on the psychology of the seeing things and power suggestion stuff after I do an errand after, let's see. I mean, I can watch some with you if you want, but actually
Okay.
I'm gonna leave at like 2:15 and maybe I'll do one by 3 or something depending on what's going on.
Let's see what
I
he
have to
has
do
to say.
it. I have to do a transport from music therapy.
Something. No, I seen that.
Here's
You said Mark Terry was saying hateful stuff about Charlie Kirk. We'll
let's just go down here so he's currently talking.
look in on. I might need to go back to Facebook. I've got a lot of that stuff that was it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Who wants to watch?
What's
It's
that?
ridiculous. Look, when people
Does anybody have a certain timestamp they wanted us to watch?
Also, I meant to also mention the Charlie Kirk thing and the quoting. It's just like I feel like it's kind of like blemishing that, and
It is.
I feel like it's inappropriate to use his quotes
It
like
is.
that on something like this. It just feels dirty to me.
It's pandering. It's yeah, it's taking advantage. It's exploiting. It's exploiting.
It's
That's
just
what it
my
is.
just my feeling on it. It makes me kind of cringe, I guess.
Yep. Ernie only has 98 in chat.
Constance says your mods blocked me. No, we see you, Genevieve.
close to Chicago, we already closed this way anyways. We're gonna go on in, talk about it. Wait, I can't see it for the $ GGG. Know that.
Well, let's see what he's talking
I mean, I've got thousands of dollars and locked up in YouTube. I can't. Anyways, whatever.
I don't know if you want to pin Angelo's comment, like.
Well, that's why I said that
kind of a
today's
number.
about training and you get people on the same page.
You put where to go?
I don't get, like I said, I don't get
Genevieve, you got it in your email.
Any of that. I'm not talking about anything to do with polygraph test. With me, I'm not.
Why not?
I'm not talking about it. Don't care too much about it anyways.
I didn't plan on this, but I also wasn't prepared for like it to be like this.
Mo
said it.
is a worker. Mo does a lot of work, and I'm hoping to go back to work here very, very soon. So, Marty Mac, you said some bullshit before in the past, but this question, I'll answer it for you. So, are you pro Candus or con Candus today? I don't know what you're talking about. I've never been for. Okay, so here's the thing. I have always stated what I believe about Candus.
What is it?
I think Candus knows more than she's saying. Actually, I know she knows more than she's saying. Well, you can say suspicious all you want to. I don't do things. They've got the answers for it. It's nothing that's public. It's nothing that don't need to be public.
Just
It
chat.
ain't got nothing to do with
Hot.
making me look bad, and I'm not really bad about it anyways.
Talk to
I have my
Talk to me.
hunches, and that's why I'm going to the place. I know what I'm going to do.
Mo has got very disgusting.
Right now, there's a lot of people who are fighting against the search right now. I've heard this. They've contacted a couple places that I see it, and they're like, "Oh well, I don't know about you should search this." Anyways, it's ridiculous.
That's how he's going to
Mo, I'll see you later. Thank you.
Through.
Thank you so much. Well, because Candus has never been charged with anything, and it is what it is. Thank you, Mo. I appreciate that. Any other questions, people?
I just don't think his wife would like to hear this, Charlie Kirk.
Right.
I never felt like a more powerful speech and
Again,
like
it was
more
something that was on Tina's thing.
healing
So
and
don't believe
everything.
everything
Like,
you hear.
no.
Marty back. I understand that. Let's get some new ground. Let's get some new ground.
Well, does it get any more entertaining than this? Boring, Ernie. You're boring.
As soon as Dale gets a hold of me, right after this is over, as soon as Dale talks to me about 3 o'clock today, we're going to know what we're doing with FEMA and Angelo. Dale's not afraid of Angelo. Not afraid of Angelo at all.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
I've been scratched with that shit. I mean, we took it away. I mean, I actually have done videos and stuff of it. It was bad. It was really, really bad.
You're in for it, Angelo.
So
I got
that's
a
how I
question
met
too
Tina.
about the
She had that
polygraph.
salve, and she said,
Just a question real quick. Now, didn't he have a live that, I don't know if it was before this or whatever, because I didn't really listen to them, but didn't he have a polygraph like on his avatar and was asking if they would take one and he'd pay for it?
Yes, he did.
Well, let's say, I mean, probably banking on that nobody would come up and say yes, but what if they had said yes? What was the plan and what agency were you prepared to use and how much was it going to cost and were you prepared to fork over the cash for it?
He said that Dale with ICAC was going to pay for it. And
Dale, okay.
Viper said ICAC does not do that. They're not good. Viper's with ICAC. He said they don't give polygraphs, so they're going to pay for them either.
I know there's no little pocket change.
$450, I think he said that he budgeted.
Well, like a reputable one, and you need it for 2 people.
Right. When he just said the other day in his bullshit line, he said the only reputable ones are either through TBI, either through the state or the county authorities. And if you go third party, you're just getting scammed because of some fly-by-night examiner that's just going to take your money. And so now he wants to go see a fly-by-night examiner.
Yeah, you're risking the credibility of it, and you need to pick one, or people are just going to say, "Oh, that's not a credible one."
Right. And if she passes it, it's not going to matter. And if she flunks it, it's going to be her head on a silver platter. There's no way. I mean, nothing you could do.
But it would have to be both of them, and I mean, who's to say that they are even going to? It's just weird.
Ernie's of the belief that they were never interrogated apart. He said that they were only interrogated together. Well, my common sense, now I wasn't there, so I don't know, but my common sense tells me they were interrogated apart. At least
my common sense would be that, in logic, would be that they've been doing this. That's why they're in that field and they know what they're doing, and that they would have already done all that. And my logic also tells me it's not for public consumption because it's an open investigation, which is not finished yet.
Absolutely.
So we can't just assume that this, and that hasn't been done just because we don't know about it. It's not for us to know about. We can only speculate or theorize, but I'm sure they've done their jobs.
That's what I would think too.
It's just frustrating because because we don't know, but that doesn't mean that they're some imbeciles and don't know what they're doing. It's just because there's no information that we know, or that they're not willing to share with us. Maybe it could jeopardize the case, but yeah.
I watched a lady with the dowsing rods, and I don't really put too much into all that, but for some reason this lady has me convinced that Summer is living in like a compound in California. I think she's still alive, but I don't know.
I've seen one person with dowsing rods that said she's still here, but every other psychic and everything I've seen it says no. I just take it as it is, just for the entertain. Like I can't say I believe in it, this or that. I just watch it to see what they'll say.
Yep.
Right, Genevieve?
Okay, let's see what else he has to say. See, we can bitch about Angelo.
Yeah, we're not
Please
entitled
come
to
and
anything.
let me, come and get some of this. We'll make you a package. And that's how I met him. That's exactly how I met him. That's exactly how I met him. And I was about dead. I was literally about dead, people. Not lying. I was about dead. And
When?
They nursed me back to health. I mean, it took a while, but
fixed him back up.
Oh, Tina. I just found in my archives last night 3 lives in a row where he was in the hospital from the mystery illness.
Oh, when the blood was coming out of his neck thing.
I got 3 lives in a row where he had the alleged blood disease, which I obviously know now is probably the you know what.
Oh.
He was sick in the hospital with a mystery blood disease. It was a rare blood disease, quote.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. And I was like, wow, this is kind of weird. Because he had just got diagnosed with it, and he was going to be getting some treatments, and he was talking about how he lost 14 pounds in one day. And I'm like, oh, this all sounds like signs of, well, what we know is going on now.
Ernie, I know you did all this work 5 years ago. COVID hit, then you lied and become a grifter. I get it. I mean, no, I became a YouTuber.
Angel on Earth. That's who's sending the pictures. She's in his chat now. Angel on Earth.
Wherever that is.
Right.
The worst thing I ever did was became a YouTuber and tried to bring my real life back into it. That was the worst thing I ever did. But yes, I did this stuff 5 years ago. Yes, it's been 5 years ago, people. I mean, it's actually been longer than 5 years ago because 2020 is when I actually, it was 2017 when it started.
Yeah, that's right, Renee.
Oh, Renee.
Oh, really?
I'm going to be honest with you,
Mr. Nobody?
Tina's very knowledgeable. Well, was before her brain splintered. It was a mistake, Shazzy, but it's not a big a mistake that it cannot be corrected because it's easy to get. One way I'm going about doing that is a Summer Wells case. So if she's starting to use magic, I'm done. I don't know nothing about it, guys. I'm not into that stuff, to be honest with you. I want to prove in the right direction, in the right way. And one of the biggest ways is putting my curriculum out there. Because I know places that's going to accept it, and I'm going to be accepted for it. So
you've been saying that for.
I want you to do it. So, well, I've been doing it. I'm the one out in the field. I'm the one out in the damn game. I mean, that's what I don't understand. Nobody else does this shit.
Nobody's stupid enough to.
JLR is the only one that actually goes down the borders and shit, and does half the shit that I would do. Like seriously. So yeah, so you have to look at that.
Because you LARP.
I'm not stopping the bullcrap. I ain't in no bullcrap. Again, no, I am not. Shazzy Bear, no, I am not. No, I'm not. I have a violation in Kentucky. My first violation. And I think it's bullshit, but it is what it is. I don't give a fuck about Kentucky, to be honest with you about it. About that, it's a bunch of lies. It's a bunch of damn YouTubers with it and pushing it. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about that. I have court coming up, and I plan on showing the proof, showing everything, and I'm waiting on the mechanics right now to get their stuff ready. And then we're going to prove it. We're going to prove it. Everything's going to be proved in. Angelo is a piece of shit. That's exactly one thing that's going to be proved. But today we're contacting FEMA. Right after this is over, I've got as soon as Dale gets a hold of me, right after this is over, as soon as Dale talks to me about 3 o'clock today, we're going to know what we're doing with FEMA and Angelo. Dale's not afraid of Angelo. Not afraid of Angelo at all.
Your buddy Dale got to do it all.
I'm not on my lazy ass, Shazzy Bear. Just to let you know, I'm not on my lazy ass.
You are.
I've been out in the field for the last 8 days in the hood, showing that I can survive and be broken the fuck up. Okay, you do understand that, right?
In the hood.
Just to make that clear, you do understand.
Yeah, he had his supporters' money. He was in a storage shed that had electricity, and he probably stayed in a shelter at night.
That my bones are broken. You do understand that, right? Just to let you know that. You said lazy. or whatever. I read into it. Sorry about that. This is the way you said it. I seen the ads. I thought you said lazy. Sorry. But I have been. I'm broken up. Yes, I know. Projection, exact teasing. You got me. You got me. See, I can admit that. You got me. But I'm broken up. I'm very broken up. I can't run. I can't move as like I need to move. Okay? I can't.
Dale's a new
Not
one,
at all.
right?
I can't. I'm hurting. My ribs are so sore. It hurts so bad. I cough and it's hell. I just tell you.
Jumped right up after those papers.
If my pelvis wasn't broke, I'd be all right.
I keep thinking of Dale from Step Brothers. Dale has a mangina. Dale has a mangina.
I forgot about that.
And what I'm going to be doing is, and I'll be doing this in front of a new audience as well. That's one thing I'm going to capture. I'm going to show everybody documentations they've never seen because I'm going to document all of it.
We've been waiting 4 years.
My son nearly died losing a lung. They have it stapled. Well, that's crazy.
Prove you're that man.
Wow, that's wild. You know, when they're saying I wasn't even in the hospital and they're saying it was a fake room and all that shit, but me laying there hooked up on shit, that's when I just draw the line and I just say fuck all of them. Because that tells me right there, no matter what I do. That's why I said block everybody that comes in here from now on. If they're from over there, just block them. People, mods, that's why I gave them permission just to block them and be done with it.
Which time
Ernie, it is
kind
of messed up going after Angelo's childhood. Angelo is a pedophile. No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm say it. He's got all the signs.
Then,
he's got all the symbols. It's there, okay? He's one of the one-uppers there. He has to be a one-upper. The fact of the matter is, it is what it is. It's sad, but the most people that's abused as a children.
Got it.
Whenever his name comes up, he starts talking fast again and then does this again. Now, your first way of insult is to call him a pedo. Everything and all the way you've talked in this live, some people might, think some sort of way too. It's like, what do you have to base that on? Just because you're mad? He gets mad. It just appears, it comes off that you're raging with jealousy. I've talked about this before. I try to do it in a nicer way that's not offensive, but like every single time it always comes up, and then you call him a one-upper. But some people would say that you're projecting because they see that in you. Are you calling out things that you hate about yourself? Like, what is going on? Why do you hate him so much?
Right. Angelo's not a one-upper. He's a 10-upper. Anything you've done, Ernie, he's done 10 times better. And that's Ernie's go-to. Always has been Ernie's go-to. Whenever he don't like somebody, whenever he's got an issue with you, you're a pedophile.
But he also has, people have called him a one-upper himself. Some would say that about him. About
right.
Ernie.
Well, yeah, and you don't hear Vibrator telling these gross fucking stories.
Like, it's not a contest or who had a crappy childhood. A lot of us have, and that's, you know, a lot of us have found each other here because of that. It doesn't mean we didn't all suffer, or it doesn't mean that anyone's suffering is less or more than others.
Right.
That's abused as children turn out to be pedophiles. That's a fact. Look it up.
Okay, but you were abused as a child.
I would be amazing if people would leave me alone, but they're not going to do that because they know that. I don't care, TC. That's my thing. It's what I'm saying. I'm calling it as it is. I'm saying if we was to catch Angelo in a sting operation right now, you guys would be like, oh my God. Sarah would be on her hands and knees trying to still suck his dick. And that's a fact.
Oh, I hate it when he says that.
Every single time it comes up because he can't stand that I'm friendly with him.
Right.
That's it. This is jealousy that always comes out every now and then. No matter what, if I treat you somewhat respectably and give you a chance and then stuff like this happens, you always go back to that. No man on here talks to me like that, except for you and one other person treated me like shit lately. I don't have men around me that talk to me like that. No man tells me that. I've never been with a man that talks to me like that. Nobody on the internet's going to talk to me like that, bro. It just don't happen. If any man was in front of me that did that, they would get a backspin roundhouse and then fucking all kinds of injuries and pepper sprayed and then tased, followed up with a taser. Okay?
And he needs it. He needs his ass beat.
Like, seriously, like, it's weird. I mean, I should gotta. And look, I'm not raging and screaming. Like, if somebody said something to you, like, see how I'm calm?
Yeah.
It's weird. And I was abused too. Like, lots of us were abused.
Yep.
Why do you have to be angry?
You and Katie don't see eye to eye. B talks the same way about Katie. He talks to.
Yeah, I know. I've heard him, but it is what it is. Like, it doesn't mean I can't call it for what it is.
Yes.
That whole thing. I don't just because somebody's not agreeing on something or have a problem or whatever. I still see things for what they are.
It's disgusting to women in general, especially the more the more he perceives you hurt him, the viler he gets. Like,
Just like, yeah, like I've always said that with, with him and Katie too. Yeah, I've recognized that.
but just come right out and saying what he just said about Angelo and you, that
It's
was
only
so
because I'm
crap.
over here right now. Like, has
Yeah.
nothing, and it's so weird. Like, it's not even like that. Like, why do you have to say that? How do you think like his wife feels or something? Like, she's in here too, isn't she? That's just a weird
Yeah.
thing to say. It's horrible. We're both married and have been with the same person since we were all probably teenagers. So fuck off with
Yeah.
that, bro.
Of all people. Mm-hmm.
She would be over there crawling to it. Please let him go. Don't show it on live. Open my mouth, baby. That would be her.
Oh.
And that's exactly the way I think about Sarah. I have nothing for Sarah no more. She's a liar. She puts out fake shit, and she's scared to death of her own shadow. That's a fact.
I've been
Fuck off.
She can
talking
stay
about
with
the
Justice
news.
Stew after they put all that.
Pause. I'm a liar. I've been staying out of all this shit and doing news stuff, and you were in my chat just the other day. Like what, yesterday? I think.
Mm-hmm.
Watching the news, watching news stuff that's just current events. So that's a lie. What's a
And
lie? You know what it is? It's whenever he thinks he wants, it's just like with Katie too. He wants our opinions to be what he wants them to be of him.
mm-hmm. As
And
long as it goes along with it.
show it with your behavior. You're the one
Mm-hmm.
that's talking perverted about kids. Like I didn't even hear this yesterday. Is it because we're going over it? It is what it is. That's your behavior. When you have behaviors like this online, people are going to assess it and talk about it.
And he said,
Just like
share it
if
with
I have a
you.
behavior like this online, people are going to go over it and they're going to analyze it like we're doing right now.
Right. He said, share
Are
it with your
we
favorite creator.
right? Are we telling you that any female creator in the chat right now is sucking your? No, I
I'm
don't have to
like,
use language like that, but you
yeah, I'm
do.
like, so I
That's
can't
all
even
you
say what
got.
I am.
That's what you got. You can only hit
Yeah.
with like insults like that because we're using logic.
Mm-hmm. I can't even say the words that he said.
No,
I
I mean
mean,
either. I just said, I don't
yeah,
even like talking like that. I don't like saying those
yeah,
words.
yep.
I like to say things
Fake
like
bullshit.
motherfucker or bitch, but not those words.
Right.
Get out about me. She can stay with him. And I don't care who
Nobody's
says
even
that. That's my opinion.
nobody's even called you a swear here. Nobody's sworn at you once.
Mm-mm. Nope.
I don't think, anyways.
Life is short, and I am thinking about it. That's why I'm moving away from these dumbasses. I want nothing to do with these people. I'm not going back in her chats. I'm not going back in her lives. I'm not doing that. And when Lori 33 on Kales can say, "Oh," and they're going with it, it's like watching the fucking
None
View.
of us
It's
asked
like
you up,
it's
bro.
like having
You
a.
asked us for a link. Nobody asked you
I was
up
sitting
there.
here literally talking to you guys, and I was on mute. I hate this triggery button. I broke this phone.
Why
It
are you
failed, man. I
triggering?
broke this phone, and literally. And I am thinking about it. That's why I'm moving away from these dumbasses. I want nothing to do with these people. I'm not going back in her chats. I'm not going back in her lives.
He's
I'm not doing
triggering.
that. And when Lori 33 on Kales can say, "Oh," and they're going with it, it's like watching the fucking
I
View.
know, you're
It's
right,
like
Renee.
it's like
You're
having a bunch of
right.
cackling whores up on a panel like the View, and you can tell they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but they're making assumptions like they do know. Like they do know. That's my opinion. I don't even watch it no more. I don't want to watch it. The only thing I watch about Kales is her interest
Oh my
music. That's
God.
it. I don't even watch her stuff no more because I see.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
but
do. Yes, you do. All we're doing is assessing your own words. You put it out here. You're talking about sick stuff. It's nothing else. That's it. We're talking about what we think of something. You put the info out there, so we're going over it. That's how this platform works.
And you said to go over it, Ernie.
It's not even like, I don't even think it's been really like, it's not been like even that bad or attack. We're not acting like you. You're acting like you have rabies right now.
Exactly. He does foam at the mouth and everything.
See what she's turning it to. And she has no idea. She's stupid, ignorant when it comes to that. I don't even want them here. I don't want them around me. I don't want nothing to do with them. Yes,
Hells, you're
you
ignorant.
have asked good questions.
Lori, you're ignorant.
But Ernie, if you were true, they wouldn't have. What have I not been true about Shazzy? When you're saying if you were true, you're saying that I'm a liar. What have I lied about,
Rabies
Shazzy? Hurry up
shot.
and choose your words. Hurry up. Because I'm getting sick of this shit, okay? But Ernie, if you were true, they wouldn't attack. Well, what have I not been true about? They take everything out of perspective. The past 5 years, what have I not been true about, Shazzy? Show me something I've not been true about. Show me something I've not been true about. Tell me something I've not been true about. Hurry up, tell me something.
And Angelo makes him.
You
so
take
mad.
everything they say is real.
Everything. And it's nothing like how it even happened. And you all still, you do it. Traders, you're the same. Come on, Ernie, you love the comedy. I'm not comedy right now, Shazzy Bear. I'm serious as a fucking heart attack. You all listen to traders pull out bullshit lies, and you believe everything.
Get him, Shazzy.
Traders hasn't even been on here.
So that tells me everything. Everything I need to know about it. I'm not into the comedy right now. I told you this is a training serious thing. I want to see who's whipping, who's not, because if you're not with me, I have no use for you. I want nothing to do with you.
The chat is turning nuts.
Obviously, you don't believe
it. Definitely isn't comedy.
Well, maybe you need
I like comedy. This isn't comedy.
Okay, so calling people pedos for one. I'm pretty good at it. I'm pretty much. I've been right a lot of times. Are you doing the same thing to remain calm? I have nothing to do with remain calm. Remain calm destroys her own show.
She didn't even do nothing to you.
She did.
I want nothing to do with them. Nothing to do with them. They say what they think they know. Okay.
Bye.
At least we're not out here being.
Again, nothing to do with them.
Guess I should put out my old lives that I have private.
One thing about it. Let me tell you about remain calm. Let me say this. Tiffany Marie posted a comment. Remain calm swears she didn't see it. Well, if she didn't see it, one of her mods removed it. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. But I saw the comment. I saw the comment Tiffany made, and it was very sincere. Nothing really mean about it at all. But here's the thing. Remain calm is stupid in her own ways. And that's a fact. Hold on, Ron.
She's a nice
She's
lady.
stupid in her own ways. Stupid.
Leave her alone. I like her.
I thought it was a good idea for Sarah to have a news channel.
Yeah, he's just tearing everybody a new asshole today.
Whatever. I'll do whatever I want. It's my channel. Just like you're doing weirdo stuff on yours.
She's grown. She'll do what she wants.
But you know, if you're
going to do a segment on this,
you're not just going to sit here and talk like this with blonde hair and glasses. Welcome to the Ninja News Network. I have never seen a ninja be dull. I'll just say that. I have never seen a ninja be dull.
You fucking idiot. It's called a spoof, you dumbass. It's not me. It's a news lady, you dumbass. Yeah, if you don't get it, you don't get it. What can I say?
It's like when he, he really thought that Katie was going to go on tour singing.
Just like when I spoofed him and when I did him with a beard on. Is that me? Am I pretending to be myself when I'm dressed as Ernie Shell with a fucking crocodile tooth hat with a beard?
And earrings. Beautiful earrings.
I mean, come on, man.
I was glad you left the earrings on because it gave it a special touch.
Don't hate because you don't have special effects costumes like me.
He's just too dull to get it, you know?
Yeah, you don't have money for costumes like I do, so shut it.
You need resources.
You don't even have money for a wig. I have a whole collection now, bitch.
He just got his barcode bangs.
I got every color. I even have barcode bangs. I lost the real barcode bangs I bought. I bought some clip-on ones and I gave them a haircut to make them barcodes, but I lost them. So now I just draw it on with an eyeliner pencil.
Do you really?
Yeah, the last one if you ever look at the other one, the longer one I did, the Woohoo Jew, there's an eyeliner for barcode bangs because I lost my clip-on ones. It did in a pinch.
Didn't you do Thelma once too?
No, I think somebody did though.
Yeah,
I don't think I did.
Okay, Traders,
yeah, she's a good Thelma.
Yeah.
So, go watch Sarah's news thing. Do the perfect background, perfect, got all the graphics going, everything, and then all you see it pop up there, which is good for a laugh. But you would think it's something energy level. The energy is low.
Well, you were in there laughing. I'm not on meth, bro. Sorry, I don't have the hype. I mean, you don't get it.
She's not really.
It's not my character, dumbass. I mean, I guess I can't explain it if you don't get it.
Yeah.
Well, who was in the chat? You brought your ass over there. I didn't bring you.
You're right.
Welcome to the Ninja News Network. So,
but then if you
reporters out there,
if you block him, he gets mad. So I mean, they could just do what they want, you know. That could be easier. Yeah. Problem fixed. I know he was. Aren't you complimenting me in chat? Maybe I should screenshot those and post them.
People just need to report on.
Got his little feelings hurt today because you came up on my panel.
That's what it is, because I haven't been doing like drama stuff. He's just triggered because I'm giving my thoughts. That's what it's about. It's about what our certain people's opinions are. Oh, there's my last Amazon package. It came.
And this was, this was a serious thing, but we still tried to make it funny as much as you could possibly bring humor to it,
And what can you do when you're criticizing something like this that's so dark and graphic? There's nothing. You can't when you shock somebody with some of the stuff we heard, you
There's
can't help
nothing.
it. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't prepared when you said, like, let's go over it. I didn't even think it was going to be like this because I haven't heard
Oh,
anything like this in so long. Not like to
yeah.
this magnitude. No way.
Like I said, I couldn't watch all of it. I clicked off and went to bed. I was like,
Uh,
I was just fuming. I was like,
I bet you
I knew
were.
it wasn't a healthy level of anger, you know?
And I don't like do my way is not like typically to be so insultive. I usually will just do like it would with actual constructive criticism sprinkled
Mhm.
in with some little digs and stuff like that here and there, but nothing too harsh or anything. Like not like I never talked about him like doing anything orally. I don't talk about the
Mhm.
HIV. I don't talk about the gay. Those are all
Mhm.
no. Those are no's to me, like things that I don't do that most people do. You know what I mean?
Right.
But but then look at him talking about that and making those references like that.
Yeah.
So who's the worst
It
one?
hurts my heart to talk about his dad. You know, I don't even do that because it makes me feel some type of way sad, you know, about,
Yeah,
you know, so I don't even do that. But we got 10 minutes left of this. I think he's ended.
Basic things. Having the news is something like, listen here, folks, we got over here, Benny Keys is back. And look at what's going on. Look at the formation that's been. See, you see how I changed my voice over and over up and in.
then be the news,
This don't
bitch.
sound like this. Boom.
It's
Right. And
called a spoof, dumbass.
and nobody likes you, Ernie. You're Cyrax. You're our community Cyrax. That's the only reason people watch you.
Now I'm gonna do a part 2.
Yeah. Is to watch you
Thanks.
flip out.
I got the idea for him,
But
anyways.
Right.
He's the one who said he was doing it, so I took.
do you hear me fucking doing that? No, that's boring. That's boring shit. That's
You're
boring shit,
boring.
is what it is. Boring. That's boring. And no wonder.
Well, at least I'm not grifting off a
I can
kid
sit there,
making
if I had
up
a
weird
laptop, I can sit
shit.
here and run through
Right.
YouTube clips about funny shit, about police and shit. People taking off on police and them falling and busting their ass and scarring themselves up.
You
all that shit.
could, but it wouldn't be Summer Wells, right?
Right. You wouldn't
You
get
could
nobody
be doing
there.
that. Maybe you should.
Well, I don't.
Go ahead.
The first thing she can do is quit taking bullshit tips from people who don't give a fuck about her. I did care about her. I did. I would have done anything to help her. I would have protected her any damn way. But when I see the things that
I
goes
can tell
on,
by your
and I'm
mouth.
sitting here and everybody's asking me, and I'm getting all these hundreds of messages and people saying, "Well, why are you letting her do you that way?" You know, and I'm saying, "Well, I mean, I ain't nothing to me. I don't care." But you know, I'm always going to be her. That's the way it is. But I don't care.
Am I in your chat?
Do I have anything personally against Sarah? No, I don't. No, I don't. I think she's on the wrong
Do I
track.
go in your chat?
She's listening to everybody else. And anything Angelo says,
Nope.
she believes. Let me tell you something. 5 years ago, Angelo was a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit now, okay? And like Angelo said, it's a little bit harder than you think. Ain't that right,
You're
Angelo?
being very presumptuous
I'm not even right.
with your
I'm getting ready
jealousy.
to start. So,
Triggered.
Angelo's financial records tell a whole different story about him. A whole different story about him. And I brought
I
it
don't
out before.
care. Don't look into people's shit like that.
Well, I guess it is whatever. It is what it is.
I don't really give a fuck about any of y'all's backgrounds.
I'm just done with them. I want nothing of them. If they come over here, I want them blocked. It's as simple.
I don't care what any of you
Come
make.
over here and you're sitting here and you're kissing my ass.
Yeah.
And you go over there and you're acting fucking stupid. You're blah, 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 and you're carrying on bullshit and you're part of the problem. You're blocked. I want nothing of you. I don't give a damn if you make 199 pounds. I don't care.
Why is he so mad?
I got bigger, better things to do.
I thought this was about Summer Wells. You're ruining it with drama.
I remember when you all said, Ernie, I remember y'all said, oh, he don't never work. But when I had a job, all I did was work. That's all I did was work. So that proved you all wrong right there.
You sat on your ass in that van and took a load or two every now and then. Other than that, you streamed live from that van. That's all you did was sit on your ass in that van.
I'm not
Just coming
on
on Constance. I haven't been on
Right.
Constance in a while. You know, we do
Okay,
this
so
every
you
now
need
and
to go
then.
live and show them police officers. Did you tell them? Did you tell them to take their blood alcohol level, Charlie? Anyways, 2 police officers. I don't believe nothing you say, Charlie. Charlie,
Yeah.
can they hear me,
Rich
Charlie?
coming from someone who's being
Charlie,
looked
can
for
they hear
right
me?
now.
Can your police officers hear me? Yes or no? If they can hear me, Charlie, say yes or no. They can. They can hear me. Here, let them listen to this.
Forward, A Bell. This is the Secret Service in Florida. Call me back. 727-313.
Oh.
I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward. A Bell. This is the Secret Service in Florida. Call me back.
I got something to say to that when it's done.
4927. We must be in contact. It's very important.
It was a joke.
Now, obviously we know his voice. He's talking to his friend. They're friends. So who's to say that he wasn't just joking and mocking Ernie when he called? We don't know until he's asked, right? If he's asked, maybe
Right.
maybe that was it. That's one theory I had. Because a lot, I could see him doing that to mock him. Second, what if it's just for content? You always, whenever people have said you've done this, and that about that law impersonating, you always say, this is for content purposes only, isn't it? This is just a movie. And there's lots of recordings. Like last night, you said you didn't impersonate anyone, and that's why I was in my clips, because I found one of you saying you working for the U.S. Marshals, and I have it in my private archive, where you have the shirt on and said you were an instructor, and you showed the pictures and everything. And then there is one where you say you are law enforcement and you work with TBI. You've said it that you worked with TBI. Those are all clipped and stuff. So if you're hating on Charlie for saying that, even though we don't know what context it's used, he's talking to a personal friend on a phone versus on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but you definitely said stuff too, and it's all recorded.
Context matters.
So, yeah.
And we know the context that Ernie meant it in. He meant to present himself as holding himself out to be something he's not. Charlie was joking.
Right. And maybe is yours just content? Is his? I don't know. Either way, I don't do nothing with them. I just clipped it and saved it. I'm not going calling TBI or anything like that. I just have it in case somebody needed it.
Yeah, and if he really did go to the police with this, that's bullshit. 'Cause he's just wasting their time.
For revenge.
Yeah, for revenge. Just
but then,
Charlie doesn't watch him anymore.
Right, but then what if you don't want that done to you? Then what if Charlie then took yours and said, "Oh yeah, well he did this." You know what I mean? Like it can go both ways because you've also said that too. You have to think of it that way. Is that what you really want to do with that?
Right. Karma's a bitch.
And plus what Pink Warrior said.
What Pink Warrior said? I missed it.
There are badges and tactical gear that were found in the van.
Right.
Now you couple that being in your work van along with the fact that you've said it online. Which one's going to look more sus? I don't know if Charlie had ever shown that he's had anything like that, but you showed yours on a live before.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Fizz Crank. French fries.
Boy, have a great day.
Got French fry dollars.
Or have them go look at Tiger Lori's wall. That's you. That's you. That's you. Then show your proof. Take a picture with the officers. Take a picture with the officers, you dumb son of a bitch.
You take pictures of officers.
What officer?
Charlie K, there's no triggering me, buddy. You sure as hell can't trigger me. You sure as hell can't trigger me.
No, you sound happy.
Now.
Yeah, totally happy.
You sound peaceful and serene.
Ashley. Anyways, we're not going to talk about anybody. I'm not going to give them air. I'm not going to give them air. You all have to figure it out. Exactly. Thank you all. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I can't believe going over live and giving your thoughts and assessing it could create such a reaction like you're sucking dicks and all this other weird stuff. It's weird.
Stress you on what, Ashley?
This has got 5 minutes left.
Should have listened to it first before flipping out, but
okay, guys. So I'm going to get me some rest.
It's disrespectful to Miss Nancy, you fuck.
Do they know that he's with the Secret Service? I don't know he's with. I don't know what they know. I think it's funny. I've had a blast with it, but I'm getting me some rest because I got a lot of traveling to do, and I'm probably going to go out today just to kind of mingle around in the evening time here. It's kind of cold where I'm at here, so it's kind of like right now I don't want to get out in it. My bones is just, and I'm sitting here like I'm going to regret this shit because Chicago is the Windy City, folks. It is the Windy City, and I'm probably going to regret it. But we'll see. We'll see what goes on. Yes, I tell you.
JP summed it up, idiot.
Are there any questions and everything? I got a lot of things I need to build up today. I'm going to start with my new project, my new
New York, Tennessee, Kentucky.
Everything with the GoFundMe stuff that I'm doing. It's going to be big. I do think it's going to be really, really big. Thank you all. Appreciate you guys. Much respect. God bless you all. Thank you all for fighting the good fight. If you do want to donate, you can donate to Operation Rock. If you donate to that, I appreciate that. Thank you. If you don't want to donate, you don't have to donate. It is what it is. And like I said, it's coming around the corner, people.
Always.
It's coming around the corner, and they can't stop it.
Always.
But I said I'd give it to October on the Summer Wells case,
We're
and
waiting.
let's just see what
There's
happens.
nothing
Who
anyone's
knows?
trying to stop. That's a
Who
weird
knows?
bullshit theory you implant in
I do
your
appreciate you guys.
sub's
All the
mind.
messages. I got a ton of messages. I need to go through it. But after I get me some rest, I want to take a little bit of a nap, and then I'm going to go to sleep for a while. Well, I'm going to take my nap and sleep for a while, a few hours, and then about 5, 6, 7 or something,
Allegedly, Chicago.
we'll come back. If you want to answer questions, we'll have another thing. We'll answer questions or whatever. Somebody messaged me on email and said that Candus Wells wanted to come up on panel. I doubt that's true. I'll talk to Candus about it and just see where it's at. But the offer's there for the lie detector test. Candus is $300 if you want it. Much respect. God bless you all. Thank you all for fighting a good fight as always. We the people will protect the children at all costs. I'm falling asleep. Have fun, guys.
You found a lie detector
Marty,
in her
mate. Be safe.
area? Who's going to pay
Yeah.
for travel? You know what I mean? Like, it has to be somebody in her area, first of all. And you have to get her to want to do it.
I forgot we was going to do this one thing.
To put the thing out there, like, it's coming, it's around, that's like when he does that thing that he's trying to present to his chat and, like, brainwash them that we're trying to stop him from doing stuff on the case. It's not that. You were just talking, like, I don't understand why some people can't see it for what it is. And if I'm generally pretty nice to some of the people over there, and I can get along with, with anyone in any chats, and I don't want to insult them or anything, but I feel like sometimes he is trying to brainwash them, like with the stuff about implant this idea in their heads so that they'll repeat it, because they do, some of them, that we're trying to stop him from finding Summer. That is so far-fetched from the truth, if that even utters to come up, if you even utter that out of your mouth. Obviously, everybody wants Summer found. We were mainly assessing the language and the thought process of the mind of Ernie when you were talking about some of the perv stuff. That's it. That's really it. So I don't know why he's so angry or anything like that. It was just shocking to hear some of the comments and some of the stuff that came out with it.
So, can you see Ernie on full screen now? Can we find some 5s and some 4s, maybe some 3s and 1s?
Oh, wow.
See if he's been sold.
Your stomach's looking a lot pinker.
I see an A.
Were you out in the sun with a shirt off and I don't know what happened.
Here, let's blow it up. Maybe we need to blow it up more. I think I might see a GAY.
I see an A cup, not an A. When he leans forward, it's like an A cup.
See, I was seeing the A right here.
That's the only A I see.
Let's blow it up some more. Maybe we can find something else. 600%.
That's definitely an A.
That's definitely an A. And
if you turn it sideways, I see 2 W's right there on the on your left-hand side. His right-hand side would be a W on the folds of his skin, where his skin is folded. That's definitely 2 W's in a row.
What's 2
if you
W's
look the other way, it might be 2 M's. Yeah, I see 2 M's actually. That might be it.
Yeah, Minnie Mouse.
What are those double M's for?
Yeah, Minnie Mouse. Okay,
oh, Minnie Mouse. Right.
That's not what I wanted to show you. I want to.
Now we got to look for numbers, because that's what the teaching was about.
Yeah.
Do we see any numbers that he's
It's
carved with?
kind of dark.
He might be carved. We have to look for carving.
Is it still on the screen?
Yeah, let me zoom in and see if I can find the carvings.
Let me see if I can. Yeah. That's
look, there's a shadow on his sternum just like Summer. Is that the cigarette burn area?
I bet it is.
See the 3 dots in a row? That's 3 cigarette burns in a row there, right there in the middle. In between the A cups, I see 3 cigarette burns, because according to him, that's a cigarette burn, right?
Mm-hmm. And we know what cigarette burns mean.
Right. I'm not going to repeat though, because I can't formulate that lingo. But he said that's a cigarette burn. Why does he have 3 in a row like that? Oh my lord!
Here we go. He got.
There they are again. There's the burns.
Yep. On his neckline, where his necklace goes here, do we see any W's, A's, GAYs?
Oh my! I can't stop seeing those cigarette burns.
Up here,
I am shocked.
He's been rough around the edges up here.
That could be a number 8 on his neck there. Can you go up to the chin a little bit? Can you go up higher so I can see a little bit? I see an O and an O face. There's an O on his neck and an O face. It's a match.
Yep. Look at that nose hole.
Oh, that's 2 O's. Oh, ooh, look at the carving above the necklace.
Yes, it's
That's
blow it up.
definitely a scar. Now, what tools did he
800%.
say that could be? What tools did he say that could be?
He said he wasn't going to tell everybody.
Okay, because I can't tell the depth of the instrument that was used. I don't know if it was a scalpel. It could have been, well, I won't go there. I don't like talking about that stuff. It's too
And if
graphic
anybody
for me.
wonders why I have so many pictures of Ernie's abs on here, because one time I was going to show them all, showing that he had no scars from a car wreck. That's why I have
Yeah,
all
but
these.
remember that picture he used to show us with the big tiger claw? Remember he has those scars? They're gone. The tiger claw scars. Remember that? He used to show that. That was towards his back. That tiger slapped him in the back. Yeah, I definitely see the scar under the necklace there. I don't know, man. What do you reckon that caused that?
This looks like the ocean waves right here, maybe. These
Oh, you're
wrinkly
right.
little.
I recognize that, of course, because you know I'm near the ocean and I recognize the wave patterns. You're right. That is definitely a wave. What could that mean? Is that like a secret code?
I bet it is.
Do you
I'll have to
think?
Google it.
Yeah, it's probably a code. That probably means something. That's probably in
Mr.
the book.
W, he's a big turd.
That could be that could be. And if you look to his lower left under his other right nipple, his side, your left, there's a big dark spot down
That
lower,
one?
right below the right there. What could that be?
Oh, looks like branding to me.
I think it's a branding.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is branding. I'm just not
I
sure.
think he's been sold a bunch of times. I mean,
Yeah, because
look
he
at all
has a
these
lot of.
marks.
There's definitely a lot of scarring, and I'm a little concerned after what I learned today. Like, because that's a lot of marks. That's way more marks than most. I think. I don't know.
Look at this fat belly here.
What could that mean? Oh my! Is that photoshopped?
No, that's him.
No.
That's him.
It looks a little sketchy where there's because it's a phone holding it. Like why?
Yeah.
What happened to his stomach?
I think he's been sold too many times.
There's another scar right there under his sternum, in between his chest.
Right there.
That's like it looks like it's sort of triangular, but it's more like the Starship Enterprise.
It is right there.
Do you see a Starship Enterprise? That could be code for something.
Space cadet.
I never seen that on a person.
Look at all this bruising up here.
No, but seriously, it looks like he has the bloat. Like, could this be like a liver thing? Is this a liver bloat? I'm not joking for this part. I know we're being a little facetious here, but if you've been having any kind of experiences, maybe you should talk to your doctor. I don't know if that's your liver acting up. Doesn't it bloat? Can it cause some kind of bloat like that? I definitely saw the Starship. I think your liver, and you've had liver problems in the past, and that could be a sign.
Look at all this scarring.
I don't know if it could be laxative, but that looks a little more severe. That's not Ernie's stomach doesn't usually look like that.
No.
If that's why I asked if it was Photoshop, that's kind of could be concerning. So I'm trying to be serious about that part. But back to the signs and symbols.
And look at all these marks here. I mean, and what better way to say you have no package than to show you in a little thing covered your little package?
Right, than to show your covered sausage, Vienna sausage.
Yeah. Okay, what do we see here?
I think I just saw an alligator now. Man, they keep changing. Every time you change the picture, it's a new ink blot.
There's a waterfall coming out of his belly button.
You know what waterfalls mean? That means they're ready.
Oh, that's right. They're ready.
Ernie taught me that in the class. Waterfall means ready.
Now we're getting too close to the pubic line. I don't want to get that close. I'm not that much.
Why is he wearing a loincloth?
He thinks it makes him look sexy.
Maybe he was doing interpretive dance. Whoa, there's a robot arm behind him. What kind of stuff is going on back there?
I wonder what that means. There's with his tooth. Let me see what else we got going on over here. I think. Oh, here's got to be something in these.
I see some designs on his head. I don't think, do they brand heads?
What does these wolf fangs up here mean? Looks like
that's like bat. Those are kind of like bat wings.
Yeah, I wonder what that means in sex trafficking.
Bat
Because he's
wings.
old man balding going on here. That means he's been around the block a few time or two, I think.
Maybe. Maybe he had to earn his wings. I don't know
There's
what
something on
those
his
wings
neck
mean.
here. Looks like there's like dirt on his face right there. Like I want to lick my finger and get it off there. Or it looks like he's got a butthole for his face.
You see a little dimple?
Yeah. That I wonder what dimples mean in sex trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
There's
There's a lot going on in this picture, though. You can clearly tell.
a lot. I got
I think
more.
I think I think I see shoulder pads.
What does it mean by this finger here?
We
This
might have
was
cracked the case. Do you reckon that's from a closet from like is that a woman's coat?
from 1970, I think so.
Mm.
And here we got something going on. We'll go to 500 here and see what's going on with these
Okay,
eyes.
I can't say much about the hat because I might have something like that.
Itty bitty eyes. Look at them itty bitty eyes.
Something's
One.
going on in here. Let's see. Let's see. We need more of the image. I think he might be maybe pushing something out.
He's missing something right here in the middle of his mouth. Though, like, got a dark spot in there right there for something going on. Missing a tooth. It looks like. It means he talks shit one too much times in jail.
Yeah, that might be. Yeah, that might be from the iPad. Yeah, you got that right. You solved that one.
Look like
I
an
reckon
icon all right on there.
that's from the iPad or the tablet.
Yeah, tablet. That's what it was.
It's called Free and Quick Dental.
Yep. Let's see what else I got in here.
Oh, I just saw a turkey behind him in that last one.
Did you?
Yeah, go back a second. All right, zoom in and look under his right ear. His right ear. There is a
Oh,
turkey in the picture behind his head. Over to the other side.
his other right ear.
Right there, under his ear. Why is there a it's a vulture right under his ear.
It is.
You see that?
Yeah.
Right there. Right there. It's a vulture.
It is a vulture right there. That must mean he's almost dead.
What's it mean when there's a vulture behind you?
Yeah, when there's a vulture behind you, it means you're almost dead.
Because I haven't learned that one in this class. But I do
these
remember the
Photoshop arms?
waterfalls. He did teach me that.
Remember these photoshopped arms?
Okay, let's see. Oh.
I better zoom in more.
Yeah, that looks like the head's a little small. Like, you know on Beetlejuice when they put the head on? The shrunken head?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
What
Is
do you
that
mean
his
when
body?
nipples are offline like that? Like, what's up with these nipples?
I don't know.
You got to take a shit again.
The shoulders are kind of high.
And he's got some wings going on right here. I don't understand what's going on, you know?
Yeah.
And them nipples are just, look like they've been burned. I think they've been burned a lot.
That could be.
Cigarette burns, yeah.
It's probably from that.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting good at this.
We are.
We learned in the class what to watch for.
And they always told me a big belt buckle was a tombstone for a dead dick.
I think we're ready for teaching.
I bet we could have our own classes and curriculum.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
That's what I'm
bet
saying.
so. Was you on Tales of that when I showed you Ernie's butt thing?
No. Oh, I think I was doing an errand. I heard
Yeah.
something about a butt, but I didn't know what it was.
This is the back of the van.
Okay.
And then if you
Gotcha.
see this right here, this looks like one of them bodysuits, you know? And if you follow this all the way down,
Okay,
there's a
let
butt
me look.
tuck right there. Now look here. See?
Oh. Okay, let me see. I'm zooming in. Because I thought I saw a cardboard box.
See that butt
Folded.
crack?
I
Looks
can
like a
see
butt
where you've
crack to
seen
me.
that. Yeah, I can see where that's similar.
Yep. Looks like a butt crack to me.
It's very much resembles a butt and a
Mhm.
crack and a torso.
That's what I'm going with. Since we're just, throwing stuff out there.
Right. We're doing signs and symbols.
And here's a bigger one where you can see he's missing that spot in his mouth. Right front and center.
Yeah. That's a mystery right there.
Yep. Got some good going on with his neck too. I don't know.
Oh look. Oh look, he's in front of a trailer.
Yeah, it looks like a storage shed. Like, let me see what else we got. Come on, skip to the next one. Oh, you silly one. There it goes.
Yeah, I feel pretty confident in these skills. I think we're ready to teach classes.
I think that's all the pictures I got.
We need to get officially certified.
That's all the pictures I got. Old Earn Dog.
No, but is the belly one actually seriously like recent?
I'm trying to think of where I got that picture. That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to have been because it's well, let me see if I got the information on it here. Information. When did I screenshot it? I screenshot this on April 27th, 2025.
Oh, okay. He's been checked since then.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Ed. Oops, so I just clicked off all of them. Well, that's about all I had today. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, that was fun. Now I feel confident that I'm ready to do a class. I'm gonna go do an errand, and I might have to do that. I like this game.
Yeah. Well, are you going to go live today?
I think maybe in a little bit when I get back. Thank you for teaching me and making my skills confident with the signs and symbols.
Well, you're
Thank
welcome.
Thank you so much.
And thank you everybody for the cash apps and the PayPals and everything. Cash apps and the super chats. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.
See you later.